Let's see. Done.
Okay. Be advised, we are live.
I haven't fucked with the warden, but
We're live.
I found the area of the warden.
The warden is being fucked.
Wait, are we?
We are currently live, yes. I'm in a rush.
Oh.
Yeah. We have Minecraft going on here. Oh, no.
Dinner got a little chaotic for me, so I'm currently sprinting through things I had to do half an hour ago. Which is always fun.
Ah, good whiskey.
I shouldn't have tried... I decided to try a hipster restaurant and fucking regretted that shit.
Ooh.
Are you in Austin?
I was the only... I was like the only non-gay top not in that bitch. Like, I get so pissed when a guy wears my haircut has a fucking merce. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Making me look bad
I
shit.
thought we were live, guard. Why are you saying these things?
No,
I mean,
the live warnings for like no gamer words. Everything else, I'll give a fuck. Like YouTube, I don't get money from YouTube now. I get like $10 from YouTube. Like here you go, slave. I'm like, thank you, sure.
just consider it as you being inclusive to the gay community.
Yeah, right.
What is this?
I've seen butcher gay dudes and that dude at my fucking restaurant today. Fuck me. That guy gets pegged recreationally, guaranteed.
Man.
Is it
Topic of pegging.
thing about
Well,
being
as long as
gay?
he enjoys it.
Yeah, yo. Okay, come on, dog. Go out.
I'll never forget the time I knew a guy who was trying to convince me to get into pegging. That was a weird time.
Do what now?
Aw.
What? Oh wait. Oh, that was not muted. Shit.
That took a weird
You know
turn.
that- this being sunny, I'm not sure if that was actually a bit.
That wasn't a bit.
Where's
I was
Sonny,
sorry.
if it
Was
makes
that a
you
bit?
feel any better,
Was that a bit?
I've also had a gay man tell me that I should try butt stuff. Like, this man was like borderline preaching to me, like, "Yo, you need to try it," and I'm just thinking, like, dude, I'm just trying to play some D&D. Like, I don't need this.
You must
Like,
try the butt stuff, my boy. We're playing D&D,
no, like,
sir.
literally, he was like he was very drunk. He was like standing over me, almost yelling at me, like, "Yo, it's so good. Like, you should try it." Like,
Let me suck your butthole, sir. I'm trying to eat lunch, please.
No, we were
back
I was trying to run a D&D game.
Also,
All I heard was something about
Hey,
the
Brady, how you
guy
doing?
trying to get somebody into pegging.
So-
and
so
my
hold-
headset shut off.
so hold on. Oh, okay, chat. But by the way, chat, there are new emotes in chat right now from Likely and Eliza. So there is a Rommel and a Harpy and other stuff. But no, I fuck me. I was supposed to have you here like half an hour ago, and I had fucking... Don't get me started, dude. So you all don't know yet, but I review restaurants on the side for fun, and I was just giving them a fucking fistful of like pennies while I was there. If I order a Reuben and the Reuben's tasteless, I'm gonna be pissed. All right. We have a horseradish Reuben. Oh, I should be good then. Tasteless fucking bog water, but cool. Glad I spent
As a New Yorker, I'm offended.
$15 on this piece of shit.
Horseradish.
I also had a Reuben today.
As a man who
It's pretty
fucking
good.
loves Rubens, that is a tragedy.
Also,
Who the
chat,
fuck
there
eats
are
horseradish?
5 mule potions
I
today.
love
I'm
horseradish.
sure the
What
boys
the
are
fuck
very
are you
excited to
going
hear.
on about ours?
Oh wow, you're a New Yorker. Y'all are Northerners. I forgot.
Horseradish is good.
Fucking Yankees.
Put that shit on mayo. Put it on everything.
Jesus Christ, no.
Did you say mayo? The fuck?
Oh, I love horseradish.
Horseradish and like Japanese mayo, vinegary as shit, and like kind of bitter.
Vile, oily pizza. Says the
In
Irishman.
in my defense, I didn't do it. Sonny.
I wanted to bring this. I
I'm-
wanted to bring this.
I may have
story up,
smoked
but I
that joint, but I did not inhale.
I inhaled. They watched
Officer.
Yeah.
Funny story is that back when I lived in North Carolina, in high school, I once had a gay furry in the lunch line say I had nice teeth. I was like, thank you, I guess.
What a murderer thing to say. You got nice teeth. Thanks, Toucan Sam. What the fuck?
You got
Just
a
want
pretty
to put them
mouth.
in my face.
I like how pretty your teeth are. Thanks, Ed Gein.
Considering you
Damn,
were
you
in,
got pretty teeth. It'd be nice if they were
considering
out
you
of
were
your
in North
mouth.
Carolina
I
back
could-
in the day, that I can understand why that's.
I
a
could
compliment.
suck on your teeth right
Hey,
now. How
wait.
about no?
Just take the
I was
compliment
given-
for what it is, bro.
I was getting a compliment on my teeth though. I've been telling a nice smile.
What the fuck? Anyway, chat. Hi, how are you? How are you doing? We have 5 new potions today, for reasons. And today's gonna be a big crafting day, a big non-combat day. So here for bloodshed and dying. Come back next weekend. But
Yeah.
I mean, come back every
buddies,
weekend. But yeah. So the boys have some stuff they want to do. And to those of you watching, I am halfway through the manual, doing formatting stuff. I want to start a shotgun doing this shit, but it is what it is. I hate formatting. This is the worst thing ever.
Just hired an editor.
Kurt Cobain is that
They're expensive. They're so. You know what? I get why they're expensive. I get it.
Yeah.
But all right. So let me get further situated. While we're here, do you guys have any questions?
The one
New
thing
character
that
in the
One,
form of Travis.
one at a time, you fucking goobers. Jesus.
$30. Good. Give my boy Killjoy some sick loot. Bad have something
Is
bad
Santa
happen
real?
to your least favorite player.
So hold on. First meal potion's in. He says, "Good. Give my boy Killjoy some sick loot." Weird flex, but okay. And then have something bad happen to your least favorite player. That's.
Oh no.
Damn. Guess I'm dead.
that's a really mean move, person. Jesus Christ.
Obviously, that player isn't here today, so I guess that person, when they come back, is going to be gimped.
Let's see.
Oh no, I made a call.
What happens.
I gotta leave.
Okay, so I guess when Killjoy comes back to the game, we'll help him out. But
Was that Thuzla that did that?
Cody, no, it's Cody.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's one meal potion down. But all right, starting with
But I still want to throw
the
hands.
the top of the stack of current players. Arse, you go first, and we'll take turns like normal fucking human beings.
Hi.
Wait,
So,
what happened?
I actually,
Go ahead.
I actually wanted to continue. Like, the only thing that's gonna be like solely RP from me is continuing going to the She Who Hides temple with Malmora.
Okay.
And I wanted to tail them.
Yes.
Well, not
Okay.
tail, kind of just. I'm not being sneaky about it.
I want
at
to
all.
sniff their ass. Okay,
Fuck
so
that.
Arse, Mal, Bishop.
Because after this, I'm gonna be full
Temple.
crafting.
Okay, so Arse and Bishop are taxed. How about Crusader? You're coming in. Declan, what do you want to
Yes.
Declan's like, God dang it. I want to
Got-
chase after that tail.
do? God dang.
Where'd Fanny go?
So,
After Sunny,
huh? Yeah.
she followed after Sunny because she wanted to make Declan jealous.
Yeah, no, he's chasing. He's tailing the tail.
Rookie move.
He's tailing the tail.
No, I meant her, not you.
Chasing
Oh.
women. Chasing women can't relate. Anyway, let's see here. Protective. Okay, and so Hans, what are you doing?
I'm currently at the bar with Neo, waiting for Sunny.
Speaking of Nia, where is she?
Dead.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm at the bar mourning the loss of my 2 squad mates.
Yeah.
Mourning the loss of Nia. Yeah.
Because I did have something I wanted to do with the bar, but Alphonse isn't here, so I can't fucking do it. I wanted Hans to have his first drink.
Let's see. Okay, and then Bishop's tailing Arse, and then Sunny is going to the bar to see Hans, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I almost want to time skip this shit, but I guess we're not. Alright, so... Okay, so... You guys want to go... So, This R. Small Bishop Temple thing, is this the same day or the next day? Because I believe...
That's this
Same
night.
day. Yeah, this night.
Because you guys just got back with that giant fucking dead-ass dragon and shit, so...
Yeah.
Well, Fendadra has that stash somewhere. We don't know where. I have to pay her also.
Stash.
Oh, we lost Sonny.
I can't believe Sonny's dead.
Damn, am I the last war crime boy standing?
Candlejack grabs another one. Damn.
Guard just leaves the call.
Turns out that Sonny's death was this week and not last session. Jeez.
It would appear you have died of unnatural causes. Oh, because like faded
Damn,
away.
I can't believe Sonny died of Ligma.
Ligma
I was
balls.
gonna say it.
This is why Boyard left.
Yeah.
Hans is the only one durable enough to survive.
Yeah.
He's got
No.
the eye of the tiger.
I
He's
was
got
gonna
the
survive,
thrill of
but
the
with
fight.
one blue.
He's also got ours with a vested interest in keeping him alive.
Damage! Thank you, Cosmic.
To be fair, Crusader, I also would have been a blue on blue, but I have stupidly strong armor. I was right there in the blast with you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we had more time, I wish I could have made something for Travis.
Yeah.
I'm still mad at Cody for having me go off and do that.
I blame you for
losing stuff.
I blame you for
Yes,
my
yes, I
death.
do.
You did this to me.
Yes, I do, Cody. It's on site.
It's on site.
On
Punch you in
site,
your
bro.
fucking balls. Balls punched. Okay.
TBT.
Fuck.
Oh, she's back.
How am I gonna handle all this shit? I want a time skip.
Is,
No.
So I assume Alphonse isn't showing up tonight.
He's not.
I mean, it doesn't look like it, no.
Is he saying he isn't?
Alphonse literally isn't here. I think Alphonse may have forgotten.
Well, no. He's got a pretty annoying living situation, so he's probably dealing with that shit.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go with I guess the bar boys first. So,
All right.
so I'll say this, Sonny, you find Hans at the bar. We'll start off there.
I guess I've just been watching Nia drink.
Cody donated $10. I'll do it again, Crusader.
I locate Hans. I approach Hans.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Cody said, "I'll do it again, Crusader." Thank you for the $10 tip,
New
Cody.
character.
Nia is alive.
Okay,
And unless you resurrect Travis, you can't.
but anyway, Sonny and Hans, go ahead.
What did you want to tell me? That you couldn't say in the temple.
Sort of say, so is Bill here? As I just present
Gravestone,
Bill
thank you for
face.
gifting
Look at
10
it
subs.
very
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that.
dubiously.
I give it a wiggle. Or jelly wiggle.
If I had an
do-
eyebrow, I'd cock it right now.
Well, does it like do the effect on Hans still or no?
So you're jiggling your little bell?
Oh, you're actually doing it?
Oh, it's like a slight jingle. Yeah,
So
like one little tap.
even as you do like a little ting of the bell, this little tiny little like chime is enough to make like Hans's head have like a splitting headache. No one else even notices, but Hans is like BOOM! It's like echoing through his fucking skull. It's like basically you rang a gong next to his face.
Bro, he literally told you not to do that. Random.
As he holds it up, I grab his hand with the bell in it.
Yeah, so
You
that
grab his
works
bell end?
against,
LOL.
Yeah, I do.
Oh my. So that works against zombies. So I guess you're a zombie.
Your bedside manner sucks.
Indeed.
Well,
I guess you're
thank you
dead,
for
bro.
that.
LOL.
So this is a safety. It's probably
As he's
safe
talking,
for
I
being
just
around
get up
people.
and I go to the bar, and I go to the bartender. Give me whatever the strongest thing you have and put it on his tab, and I point at Sonny.
For what money? I would say,
That's your
I'm broke.
problem,
What do
bud.
you mean? You can't just put a tab to him. He's ought to be broke. You
I can't believe-
me.
Yeah, I can't believe you're using my money to buy a drink. How dare you?
So the bartender goes, I mean, we can give you like foolproof stuff. It's more or less like lantern fuel, but it's got a nice cherry taste to it, I guess.
What do you have, just in general?
For 4 gold, I can give you a shot of Trilaxis.
The fuck is Trilaxis?
It's like well, you can dissolve stuff in it.
What about something that tastes good?
Actually, Trilaxis does taste pretty good. It's just strong, like really strong.
Do you have anything normal?
He kind of like looks behind him and he goes, "Well, how much money you got? Because I have some pretty good stuff. Do you know what Popelia Spirit is?"
No.
It's like it's a very floral kind of spirit. It's made from a little plant. It has little nubs on it and all that. But I've got some, grade 5 and maybe some grade 7 I can mix in as well.
I look over, I like feel around for my money and then realize I only have where's my inventory?
I only have 600 gold.
No, all my gold went to fucking
The armor?
The armor.
Yeah.
Where's oh, it's actually on my character. Where'd that note? Oh, here it is. I have 12 silver. Lovely.
Farmer's market.
Hey, Nia, you want to spot me some money? I say over to NPC Nia.
Nia kind of nods and hands you like 4 gold.
Alright. We'll go with the 4 gold option.
Okay. He goes, yeah, okay. And he pulls out 3, they're a little bit taller than a shot glass, but he pulls out 3 of them. And he pulls out...
a double shot?
More like a triple shot. But he pulls out 3 little cups, and he puts 2 bottles on the countertop. One is grade 7. And grade 7 is so thick... That's Sonny doing that. Grade 7 is so cooked down and so concentrated that it almost looks like it's like a jar of caramel. And he pours in just about maybe a finger width of this grade 7. Then he pulls out grade 5 and he pours in the rest of the cup with grade 5. He pulls out this little silverish kind of spoon. He kind of stirs these 3 shots together. And he goes, yeah, 4 gold, that'll get you fucked up.
Oh,
By the way,
good.
guard,
I need it.
We're doing this to our boy Hans.
What?
I can't believe.
I know what this stuff is.
So do I.
I'm
Building alcoholism.
I'm gonna need it. Trust
It's a
me.
bit worse than alcoholism.
I take all 3 and I just down all 3.
Oh no.
Back to back.
So the bartender goes, hey, wait, oh shit. Okay, he kind of like touches the temple like, oh, fuck, as he's down all 3. Now, for you, there's like a nice, pleasant tingling sensation that happens as you're suddenly immediately slobber knocked drunk as the morphine-like effects of grade 7 hit with the fine liquor of grade 5. And like you are sitting there and you get like 1 blink, 2 blink, 3, and then suddenly all your vision starts to slowly twist as if it's been a very slow blender, kind of, and like all the noises around you sound a little muffled. You hear, hey, Hans, are you okay? From like Sonny. Like everything's all distorted and shit. Yeah, but you feel very warm. It's a very comforting big hug on your system.
I stumble my way back to the table. By the way, is what's her name and Declan both came with us, right?
Well, that's the
Both came
thing.
with Sonny, right?
Well, that's the thing. So after your 3rd shot slam, Declan walks in.
Yeah.
Hey, Bobby?
I immediately just turn and point at him. By the way, to take those shots, I just took off whatever mask I was wearing and then just downed all three.
That's
Oh,
horrifying.
hold on.
His meat face is showing to the public.
Yeah. So
Damn, I was really hoping that one would pop up.
So Declan, as you're kind of walking in, you see Hans like like the giant zombie walk towards the table. Everyone else is fleeing past you out the door after seeing what the 3 shots of Popilia Spirit. And everyone is trying to escape through you, Declan, to get outside the bar.
I'm gonna try to stand to the side and let them through.
Wise idea. So this 50-man bar empties out to just your table. This bar goes from like a full bar to Nia, Declan, Sonny, Hans, and like a very mortified, if not dry heaving bartender.
Is there any unfinished drinks?
Yes, over fucking place.
Oh, cool. We'll go after you.
I like this idea.
So like the nearest table has like 4 full beers on it, just like big old tall boys, completely untouched.
Oh, sweet. Perfect, because I grabbed one. I put one down for Nia, Declan, his GF, and myself. Then he started drinking mine.
You pour one out for Travis.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I put the other one down before.
Did you pour one out for the homies?
So,
I'll just take this and be like,
hey, Declan.
I'm gonna take a good swig of
Hey,
this.
Declan.
Hey, Declan. Guess what?
I'm gonna take a good swig of this, and I'm.
Hey, guess what?
I'm gonna take a good swig of this and look at you and go, "What the fuck did you do?"
Apparently, I'm a zombie.
And
You're here for the back. What the fuck? Like I guess I should say that.
Yeah. Apparently, gods don't like me very much, and well, now I have to drink away the pain.
well, that's okay because I don't like gods very much, so I'll drink with you, buddy.
Okay.
Okay.
I still like gods, but I like you two, Hans.
Yeah. You know, I think I don't think. Yeah. This is nice. Why haven't I gotten drunk before?
And that's when Hans belches, and a gout of flame kind of washes out of his mouth. And this flame burps about a foot wide and like a foot long. Just comes right out of his fucking mouth.
Damn, sounds like he was made of Drake.
Damn. I can breathe
Hey, Bob
fire.
Chimney.
Yo, I can breathe fire? What the fuck?
Whoa.
So the bartender goes, "It's a slight side effect."
Nice.
Does your face always look like that?
Yeah, man. That's what happens when you get your face blown off by a landmine.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a bomb in the ground.
Oh, okay. He's just trying to like keep down his early dinner. He's like, okay.
Sonny would be very much being a actually puts arm leg over lap and just starts giving an academic description of a landmine.
Well, actually, you
So,
see.
So I look over at the new lady and I'm like, who are you?
There's no new lady. It's just Declan.
Oh.
Fanger didn't join?
Nope.
Oh, okay. In
Where'd
that
she
case,
go?
I don't know. I guess Hans would just kind of keep zoning out, zoning back in, saying something stupid, zoning back out.
Hey, barman, can I get that mix? You want to come right down?
He goes, "You're getting one of them. One."
Okay.
So basically, it's basically a gold. So subtract 1 gold from your inventory, and the barman makes your shot. But he goes, "Hey, you gotta come over here and get this. I'm not going. No, you come get this."
Okay. No problem with me. I'll walk over there.
As Sonny goes to get up, I hold him. I was like, "No, Sonny, I got it for you."
Just no. It's like Hans was like, stand up.
Oh, okay. I guess Sonny can go get it.
No, let's get hard. Just come with me. You want to walk? You can walk.
No. I think I'll stay here and keep not. I like go and grab one of the other untouched beers and start drinking that.
Oh, poor guy.
So
Who's hated by?
So I guess so you're saying that Hans is like just drinking stolen beers. That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's basically it. You get just being drunk. That's it.
Stay classy, Alston Keel.
Stay classy, Alston Keel. Shut up. Jesus.
Would he care? Would the barman care if I just take the shot and don't drink it, and just hold on to it?
I mean, you can hold on to it. Yeah, it's your shot. I'm not gonna like make you drink it.
Well, I do have that flask still. A little silver flask. I was gonna put it in there for now.
You could give me a cunning save on that. You try and pour this, trying to like lip this fucking shot glass to a fucking fucking flask.
I must study it. I must study this liquor breath chemical.
Liquor breath chemical.
Liquor breath chemical.
Liquor breath chemical.
Mm-hmm.
Liquor breath chemical.
I want liquor breath.
So you get about a thimble full into the flask. The rest is all over your hands and leg.
I lick it up.
You just gonna hoover that shit up, are you?
Yeah. Can't let it go to waste now. I got a little drop. I'll see what I can get.
Can't let it go to waste.
Hey, are you guys hungry? I'm hungry.
I will say, Hans, there is like, well, we'll see a roll here. There is.
Over chicken.
You know what I miss?
There's like two plates of full food like next to your table. It's like a single bite in one chicken leg.
So like as I'm reaching over and grabbing food, I'm like, you know what I miss? I miss Boyard.
This is my chicken leg now.
I miss his cooking, even though that one time he got me really sick and I destroyed the toilet in Charlie Horse.
Fucking demolished that toilet.
Declan, has anyone ever told you about the dumb things that happened in Charlie Horse?
No, they have not.
Yeah.
And Declan's gonna reach for another beer.
Yeah. At this point, like as the night goes on, I assume we're just grabbing all the different discarded beers.
Yeah,
so like
that play it off.
The funniest part is that people go to walk in, see Hans, just walk the fuck back out. Just like, hey Bart, nope. They just like walk right the fuck back out.
That SpongeBob meme. Hey, are you party people? Walks right back out.
But yeah, like
rip up those fryers, never fucking mind. He fucking walks out.
So our first assignment, we were staying at this really kind of shitty base in the middle of nowhere, and there are all these boxes there, and remember me? What?
Good. Get the part. The animals there were weird. Remember how one tried to drown Boyard?
There was like a fish that tried to drown Boyard, and that's where we got Mr. Frog. There was a chicken that turned out to not be a chicken. Then there was this weird cat thing.
Oh yeah.
What is it with you and animals?
Wait, look. Animals are just a bad time for us.
Apparently.
Yeah.
And so, well, there were all these boxes there filled with all this weird illegal shit. Like, there was this soap that was made of, like, souls. It was wild.
Oh yeah.
We found these rings that one of them gave me fire powers, and one of them made Sonny really smart.
Oh yeah, Bluey. I missed that ring.
There was also one that tried to suffocate me. We lost a lot of fingers there. But, yeah.
Looked at hands? Yeah.
Yeah, then we had to fight some orcs, and then we had another guy, but he called an artillery strike on us to kill a chicken, and didn't kill the chicken, and leveled most of our base. Oh, and I invented the boy flex there.
Oh, what happened to the boy flex? I haven't seen it.
I've still got it. It's in the back of the Enigma.
Is the Enigma gone?
Okay.
Well, we have the Enigma.
Flash, you're trying to start trouble, ain't you? I noticed that.
You know,
Bar fight, bar fight.
I bet we can like sell the design for the boy flex, make some money off that.
You probably should. Yeah, you can patent under your name, so you get all the royalties.
I wish you guys didn't call it Boy Flex. It's so weird. It's like ugh.
It's named partly after Boyard.
Yeah. It's made for, it's actually made for him, actually, to get strong.
Yeah. It was made. Well, it was made all race accessible, so centaurs could use it.
We're selling a lot of these things to the Catholics. I don't get it. That was a very low hanging fruit there. I know. Yeah.
I wonder what the other guys are doing.
Nice lead in. I wonder what looks at Palm Arse is doing.
Jump camera jump.
Arse is doing.
Well, real quick though, Declan. Yeah. So, she's not there right now. In between her taking off and you trying to catch up to her, she has simply ghosted out of your line of sight. Which is very her, to be fair.
No, it is, and he's just gonna hang out with the boys for a moment, but he may come up with a excuse to step outside later.
It's just me and the boys.
We would get him about our one for war crimes and me caving in a horse's skull in.
Scotty, shush.
With a tutor.
Go out. Go.
No, yeah, when I first met Kinja, was when. Oh yeah, the same mission I first met Kinja, and also and Kid Horse Skull, and Kid in Horse Skull. Yeah, that's a good time.
And you went down 4 times.
Yeah, that's when I first met Kinja. I died.
Fucking wild.
It builds character, you know. Yeah.
Getting murdered by books, definitely. That and digging holes, 2 most powerful character builders in fiction.
They should be like a fucking friend, like you got booked. Is it a black that's just booked? Booked.
Book.com. Teaching these hoes how to read.
Big black books.
So yeah. Oh my god, that sounds inappropriate. Oh no.
That sounds inappropriate. I don't like that. All right, so
hit him with your thick diction.
Shut up. So you guys are doing that. Ours, you're trying to take Mal Moira to the Temple of She Who Hides, correct?
Yes.
So what is your goal exactly with this particular temple visit?
Well, if she's interested in getting answers, she may. But mostly I just want to go to the Temple of She Who Hides, and I decided to bring her along with me. Because why not? And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you guys are walking, and Bishop, are you tailing them or walking with them?
I'm kind of just walking a yard behind them, so they know I'm with them.
Okay. So as you guys are walking, because you guys arrived like late at night, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So people are kind of like just now hearing about this fucking Drake getting slaughtered, you know, because you guys brought back Odin's head, correct? Was Odin's head or Odin's?
Yeah.
Odin's head.
Odin's head.
Yeah. So this is like a big deal, you know. This doesn't happen every day, and people are really excited about it, and they're all kind of trying to figure out who the hell's, you know, who's doing it. People are kind of walking around because they're all going to go see the Drake and all that. And as you guys are kind of walking along, you know, there are guys just coming in from the gate, you know, guys who are kind of making the gambit into town. And a few of these merchants are talking about how they saw 2 younger males fighting out just north of Austin Kiel. And it was like a territorial fight. So you guys are kind of getting the feeling that perhaps you caused a power vacuum with the rest of the Drakes around Austin Kiel. So
Which was our intention.
Yeah. So it's causing a bit of a natural kerfuffle to happen. What the hell? Oh. Sorry, I had a DM. A rather odd kerfuffle outside Austin Kiel, which a lot of the merchants are taking advantage of to quickly run in the town from their hidden campsite. So you guys caused a minor reprieve as, like, goods are flowing into to the town in mass. Because more or less, what you guys can also hear walking around, a lot of these merchants were kind of staged up and kind of hiding amongst the grass, kind of waiting to see what would happen. And since Odin got knocked out, as well as the other male, and these two of them was fighting, it gave him a gap to run into Alison Keel, safely. So you guys kind of created a nice little gap that all the guys could run into and start selling their shit. So it's one of those things where a lot of people are excited for the death of the Drakes, as well as fresh stuff coming in for once, and it's a very exciting time around Alston Keel, but not to where you're going. You guys kind of push through towards the temple area. It's much more calm here for sure. A lot less going on. Now there are some of those who are giving thanks to some temples because they believe it was their divine intervention that made this particular happening possible, which you guys can take as you will, I suppose, depending on how you want to look at it.
It's a basic strike. Technically, it was Cringe's win.
I mean, technically, I am a champion of Shuhai, so it's like
People do as they do. It's all good.
But it was our gods that did it.
Yes.
We got
specifically.
Technically, someone's just like, you're all fucking idiots.
Specifically.
Watergate, is that you?
I knew you'd come back.
No, he did.
Ah, goodness. I had a thought, and I completely fucking forgot what the fuck I was going to talk about. This is awkward.
You had a thought?
I had a thought, and it's gone now. It ran away.
Rip your thought.
Back to the streets, wench.
And that ADHD mind.
Back to the streets, wench. Silence, wench. The men are working. Anyway, I guess I'll buy this one. Okay. Shut up. God damn it. You threw me off. Anyway, so Temple to She Who Hides, like all She Who Hide temples, is kind of sort of hard to find because it blends in so well. Part of, their thing. This is what they do in a way. They're all about blending in, being hard to find, whether it's in the brush or within cities themselves. But you, Ars, kind of know the game by now, and you kind of find your way to the temple itself. And again, like always, when you walk up to this temple, very simple, very natural themed. Lots of shrubberies in filigree and all the stonework. But like always, the priests are fucking nowhere to be found.
Yeah, that tracks. So I guess ours is just going to enter and then go to pray.
Okay, so this temple's a bit more reactive. Well, due to the location you're at, a lot of these Shuhai temples here are a bit more, have a bit more oomph to them. So when you walk in past the doors with the intention to pray, all the braziers kind of light up with fire, as well as all of the.
Braziers.
Yeah, I know it's hard not to say it without fucking going back to that, but all the torches and sconces light up with fire, and all the, these huge dished fire rings light up as well. So the entire temple is full of warm light now.
He looks down at his arm and raises an eyebrow. Because that didn't happen last time. At his arm, looking down at the eye on his arm and raises an eyebrow because that didn't happen last time he came there.
I wouldn't say the eye looks smug, but it's still closed, but it's got this weird, this weird visual vibe to it. Like, I didn't do anything. Kind of a smug closed eye.
He just kind of snorts to himself and just continues walking in. Like, I guess he'll have his fleshy arm holding Malmora's hand because otherwise she'll wander off somewhere in a huff. So,
as you're kind of walking through Ars and Bishop and Mal, it's a rather weird kind of feeling because you guys can tell you're being watched. but you can't see who's watching you. In ours, you have a feeling, because you're part of this dogma, I guess now. You have this feeling that all the priests are watching you because technically you brought in the right hand of the queen into the fucking temple of She Who Hides. And they all know what that is. So like, why the fuck did he? You know, they're all kind of watching you, trying to figure out what your goal is here. Mal Moira is kind of looking around, you know, because she's still not quite with it in terms of history and all that. So she's like, she kind of goes, "This is nice," and she kind of like looks around to like the bare floors and like the barely functioning stone. Benches and all these little fire pits and how it's all very covered in shadow. It's all very mysterious. She goes, I figured to be a more welcoming kind of temple. Usually temples have a bit more, warmth and flavor and style to them.
Would you really expect She Who Hides to care for such trivialities?
I wouldn't know. I don't even know her.
Well, would you like to get to know her?
I mean, I have a feeling I shouldn't. I have this inner feeling I shouldn't trifle with She Who Hides, but I have a feeling you're going to make me.
And why is that?
Because you dragged me here when I want to go sleep to this giant temple.
I mean, why would you feel like you shouldn't trifle with this?
You ever that feeling where you're like in like the woods alone, and you feel like there's something watching you that's very powerful, but you shouldn't fuck with it? It's kind of that same feeling, yeah.
Well, you're no longer the queen's right-hand woman, so you should be a free person, free to do what you want in this situation.
Well, I mean, it's like, how to explain this fully? It's like I'm not welcomed, but I'm also welcomed in a way. Like, I feel like I may have history here, but like not with the temple itself, more like, you know, the guy in charge, you know. Why am I here?
Well, we both know what happened in your last interaction with She Who Hides, but we don't know what happened to cause you to be hidden. So,
well, if my memories,
why you were hidden.
Well, if my dreams serve correctly, I was thrown to the earth like a dirty sock. But you know, you know what, you do you. I guess I'll just wait here. She kind of looks around awkwardly, like, what the fuck? She's not sure why she's there. And
ours shrugs, if that's what you wish to do.
So, Bishop, you're not sure why you're here either, because
I'm here because I wanted to see. Basically, he loves to fuck around and find out. So
okay,
we're fucking around and we're gonna find out.
Yeah,
I would say, Bishop, you for sure feel uncomfortable in this temple, and you
for sure.
Yeah, and you're having a lot of problems seeing things clearly. Like you have a feeling that. Because as you're looking around, things at the corner of your eyes are kind of blurry, and you swear to God you see like shadows moving in the depths of the other shadows, but you can't quite, because you look at them and they're gone, but when you look away, you can see them kind of like moving around.
Ours, do you have any idea if introductions and formalities are in order here, or
no?
Are we just kind of playing it, playing it fast and loose?
Well, honestly, I didn't really have any extensive plans in coming here other than to offer prayer and see what would happen.
Very well. Twilight, you doing okay?
I mean, I'm just in the moment, I guess. I have a feeling that if we wait here long enough, something will happen. Right? That's usually how it works.
Yeah, that's about the right of it.
But while you two are talking, I'll go and pay my respects, I suppose. And then that's what he does. He goes where he remembers praying at last time and prays.
In this town?
Yeah.
You've prayed an awesome kill before?
Yeah. That's where
he got the arm?
Yeah, that's where I got the arm.
Okay.
Remember? This is where the Stormbriders game started.
let's see here. So, when you're last time you prayed, where'd you pray at? In the temple itself. Just refresh my memory.
I believe the temple opened to me, and I went to just pray at I believe an altar of some sort. It's been over a year. So
I know. I don't remember either. I failed to write that part down.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's not a VOD either.
Yeah. So fuck. But what I do remember is that ours was actively sawing into his wooden arm and marking down She Who Hides signal, symbol in attempt to further hide him from those who he wished to hide from. So yeah.
So okay.
And then all the god stuff happened.
So I will say, you feel a need to walk into the shadows to pray this time, because I can't remember what happened last time, and it's a different direction from where you were before. As you kind of walk into the shadows, you can kind of hear the rustling of clothing and robes to your left and right, but you're so deep in the shadow you can't see anybody. And you got, I guess, the only player, Bishop, as Ars walks in to the shadows, he's fucking gone. You can't even see Ars, even with your shiny eyes. He's just gone. He's hidden from view. So it's kind of you and Mal standing there in this huge dais of warm torchlight, and then surrounded by fucking shadows.
I'm gonna make idle conversation and be like, hey, so I've been meaning to ask, the whole amnesia thing, is that just a bit, or have you just been slowly regaining your memories in COD? Slowly regaining. It's more of a, like it's repairing itself. Because when I was down in that dungeon, was it a dungeon? Dungeon, cavern, prison, whatever it was. Absolute hellhole. Yeah, that's accurate to say at least. Not really any good food, or sunlight, or water. I was being bled every day, so it was a whole thing. I don't think anyone could repair themselves, so I think I was just slowly going mad the entire time in the darkness. I think it's part of the charm. Relate. I'm pretty sure that what was his name? Greymune. He had the exact same problem, I think, because he was so intent on studying some kind of magic thing, blood magic thing. He's slowly slipping in the madness. I got a taste of that, and I don't like it. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, hey, I'm an adorned to my word. Repairing yourself, right? Here. He pulls out the tooth with the collar on it as I try to regain some blood from this. From the tooth? From the collar that's around it. This thing was made with your Eker, if I remember correctly. You've been carrying around that tooth the entire time? No, we ripped it out of... Well, the guy who got blown up ripped it out of that big Drake's face. No, but I'm saying you've been carrying... You've been carrying around a bloody, gross tooth, the entire time? I mean... Yeah. Is that why it smelt so bad the entire way here? Because of that fucking tooth in your pocket? No. That's probably that pickle. Pickle? Sorry. I'm talking about inside the tank. Well, to be... Okay. When was the last time you took a bath? Yesterday? I think?
Make sure she takes his bath.
Yeah. Okay. The term forced bathing comes to mind. Goodness. Okay, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Just see what you can do with this damn golden collar. This thing's cursed as all can be. So she kind of looks down at the collar, and when she touches it, you see her face change. It's kind of like an instant recognition of something that is yours, and she goes, "Oh, I get it. It's like the butterflies." And she goes and rips this tooth off this bloody, gory... rips the collar off the bloody, gory tooth. And kind of like a little snow that she just rips it off.
She goes, these things, my gosh, they bled me for months to make these. It's, I mean, I'm sure you know what this is, right? I'm sure you figured it out.
Starla Collar, horrible contract magic, and prison souls, that kind of deal.
Actually, this is way older than you think it is. Well, the magic anyway. This collar is probably newish. So you know my friend Gary Moon, right?
Okay. Has Bishop seen the intel reports on Lord Grey?
No.
Okay, as I can't say I have. Can I roll a history check? Because I do have that occult kind of background.
Sure.
Okay. For fuck's sake, I don't even have my... Here. And that's a brain power bonus on that shit?
Should be.
Okay. It's not registering. Come on, James, what the fuck's happening here?
But immediately blames James. What the fuck? James did this. Modern knowledge. Brain power.
Let me F5 this shit.
Oh, right here. See?
Well, it's not letting me add the click to toggle on the bonus.
It is for me.
Oh, did you just roll it for me then?
Yeah, 18.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
A guy in 18. What's that give me?
You have no idea who the fuck Ray is.
Alright, good. It's like, can't say that I do, Twilight. Can't say that I do.
Well, Grey Moon had this theory, right? And the theory was, with enough application of blood magic and what he called soul ether, you could control the soul of another being. And it was a whole thing that the Queen wanted. So it was a great idea. She thought she could apply the collars to gods eventually, right? That she'd hopefully try and like control. Because after she completely decimated the entire Harp pantheon, like the Queen killed every Harpy god there was, right? And she kind of like sucked them up, like kind of like draining a keg, right? But she drained like 8 kegs, and she was like high on power, and she was like, "Hey, what if?" Well, paraphrasing, but what if we could control the gods with Grey Moon's little powers? And so it was a whole thing. She was trying to make these special little crowns for the gods and try and like pull a fast one on them, but the war was going bad and going wrong in our direction, and I got volunteered to go fucking fight Crinja, which we all know how that turned out.
Oh, goodness.
I mean,
you know, that...
surprise, she's still here, so job well done in my regard, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry about what happened because of that to you.
I mean, it is what it is. I think for the $5, Cody. She goes, it's just one of those things, you know? And she kind of like, you see her kind of like flex her arms, and she rips this fucking collar in two. Like she just loud like, pink, and she just rips this collar in two. And blood starts pouring out of the metal. And it's not pouring to the ground, it's pouring into a kind of a warbling blob in between these two pieces. She goes, it's just, you know, one of those things, the desperations for power and using those around you to get that power no matter what it may cost to anyone else. And she kind of like just kind of tosses down the collar pieces, and there's this little warbling, literally a fist-sized warbling blob of blood kind of in between you and her, Bishop. And in its blood is this, you know, it's fey blood, so it's got this little sparkles of gold in it. It's
pink.
It's kind of pink. These little like, not Pepto-Bismol pink, but it's pinkish blood. It's got this little flecks of gold in it, and it's got this kind of like opalish hue to it as well, kind of that sheen, because of how her rank as a fae. She's up there as a fae. So it's got this kind of like this warbling opalescent sheen to it, kind of like mother of pearl in a way.
Yeah, iridescent ichor.
Thank you, iridescent. That's the word. But she goes, yeah, and this is where we are. Old knowledge being used for no good once again. It's how it is. And what I'm wondering is who's next up on the chopping block, because it was me, but who knows who's next. And as you two are talking, we'll go to Arse. Arse, you're walking through the shadows with these figures beside you, and it's like the rushes of cloth on stone floor, the light steps of feet. And after a few steps, you kind of feel this urge to kind of pause and kind of stop walking. And the figures on the side of you stop walking as well. And then this little fire kind of lights up. It's a very small mote of flame, a very small dish, but it's bright enough to light up this huge fucking statue of She Who Hides. And as the statue lights up, you can see it quite well in the dark. And what's even more odd about the statue is that it's She Who Hides in her full regalia, which is this giant cloak made of these. It's a stylized cloak of warbling shadow, and it kind of comes down to these tendrils off her back. And She Who Hides is a lovely harpy god to look at, for sure. She's not ugly by any means. But in her hand, her upturned palms, are several other smaller harpy figures that all look quite grand, quite godly in a way. But they're all bowing their heads, and you see blood pouring out of their faces in a way. And it's all stylized in kind of a dusky gold. Like, it's very clearly gold, but it's not a shiny gold. It's a very dusky gold. And as you see this giant statue, give me a grit save.
Hey.
Nia said pee pee poo poo harpy. That's fun. Nice. So as this figure punches into your vision, you hear a blah. As like this droning hits you right in the chest, and you fall to your knees. Like your kneecaps slap the stonework of this floor. And it's that same warble kind of like radiating towards you. And this thrum is so deep, the flame in a little dish is warbling with the sound waves. And you... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, he just says, a warning would be nice.
So, beside you here, you know how she is. No warnings.
Yes, very spontaneous, very abrupt.
Do you look towards the figure or no?
No point in doing it. Because he'll just say, it's nice to see you again. How have you been in the past few months?
Yes, it's been okay. I have a new training, buddy. You kind of look to your other side, and there's like a 4-foot even brush feathered in full fucking regalia of She Who Hides.
Well, you certainly have been doing training. Congratulations on the promotion. I'm not quite sure how it goes in these cathedrals and temples and like.
So he goes, I wouldn't worry about. Oh, she's here, and out from behind this huge statue steps out She Who fucking Hides, and her presence is so otherly that you feel the air change and warp around you as she steps out from behind. This huge ass statue of her, and the statue is almost, compared to her actual visage, is almost like mundane, if not mocking, of her actual full, what's the term? Word hurt brain writer. Her full godly presence, her presence as a deity, filling the room like pouring way too much water into a very small bowl. It's just overflowing over all of you. Divinity. Thank you, divinity. Man, you guys have no idea how much writing I've been doing this last week. I'm fucking toasting my brain. But she goes, you brought her here.
Yes, and you watched me bring her here, my lady.
Why did you bring her here?
Well, honestly, it was on a whim. I mostly wanted to see whether or not you had an answer on what happened to her and why she ended up the way she did.
Why?
Beyond the obvious.
And she goes, why? And she kind of like squats down, like kind of on her haunches. Even then, even though she's squatting down, she's still towering above you, almost like 4 or 5, 6 fucking feet. Huge fucking harpy god. And she goes, you want to know why I imprisoned her deep down in the earth as punishment?
No, I honestly figured out why. It's not something that's difficult to surmise considering your history.
Oh, me and her, we don't have history. More like what she facilitated, more of all. She kind of like holds her hand out to this long, elegant hand. It's all mottled with colors, and she holds out her hand, and you see these figures of these other harpy gods kind of pulsing the view, kind of a light blue shade to them, very clearly a spiritual summoning. And you see this small, cute harpy female, smiling, bubbly. It's almost as if it's innocence incarnate, this small sparrow harpy god that was very clearly, a very joyful, happy, laughing presence. And another one shows up. It's the harpy god of war, this huge, hulking Himalaya harpy type god with these huge, pulsing, talons and these huge wing claws. And she cycles through all these harpy gods. He goes, there once was an entire pantheon of us. But to be fair, we were not as strong as the other gods. We are, after all, harpies. There's give and take with everything in the world. I'm sure you know that most of all, don't you?
Yes, my lady. Very well.
So, where was the Fey Queen to go in her gambit for power? She couldn't take on... oops, hold on. My list here. Scrolly. She couldn't take on even Itis or Finitri, or anyone of that matter. Too powerful, too stalwart, too above her position. Let's see here. But unfortunately, there was one who was not as strong as she could be. Poor, sweet little Icky. And she holds out her palm again, and you see that small, boisterous, laughing, hands on hips, chuckling harpy god. She goes, Icky just could not withstand the onslaught, in a way. Icky loved fun. Icky loved mischief. And Icky was garnered in by promises and flattery from the Fey Queen, as well as Mal Moira. Icky went to court. Icky did not come back from court. Icky was slain by over 40 royal Fey, Mal Moira includedly, in which the Fey Queen did strike the last heart, and in turn took Icky's deity essence from her. In a way, the Fey Queen ripped the very soul out of Icky and ingested it. And unfortunately, that was merely the first domino in the cascading effects of the Queen's mad dash for power.
I see.
Let's see here. I should have a number here. Much like the other deities, we were numerous. There were 8 of us. 8 gods for the harpies. Because, to be fair, my little winged children are quite a handful to deal with. I'm sure you've met quite a few already, haven't you?
Yes, they're all quite interesting characters.
They're definitely something, for sure. The dwarves have their gods, and the rest take care of the others, but we only had us to manage our harpies. And one by one, every harpy god failed. Not strong enough, never tough enough. We are, after all, we're weaker. We are merely harpies. very strong gods, but we are not the same as Itis or Krinja or Lugi or Finitri. Not even Fromfe, the dwarven goddess. Not enough. And with each godly soul, the Fey Queen, hoovered away, the stronger she got, until finally she could take on the very goddess of death, Krinja. But Krinja was no fool. Krinja was a war veteran. She knew very well what would happen if she tried to go toe-to-toe with Krinja. She'd probably be smote down to the very crust of the earth. And me, she couldn't find. Do you honestly think, little side tangent, do you think that harpies should fly?
Honestly, I don't see why they shouldn't, but in terms of nature, it doesn't make sense.
Harpies fly because we allow them to fly. And with all of us falling one by one, our harpies could not fly. They were losing their magic. So, while the Fey Queen was hunting for Krinja, I was hunting for the remnants of my brothers and sisters to safeguard and imbue them into the harpies themselves, while staying hidden. But as anyone could ask you, I am very hard to find. So off she goes to fight the goddess of death, to prove herself worthy of being a god herself. But she had to distract Krinja, to attack Krinja's seat way high in the mountains. So she sends poor little Malmoira, so gallant, so loyal, to fight Krinja. It's not even worth mentioning how Krinja could have probably killed her within an hour. Malmoira could hold her own, being royalty, but was not enough to take Krinja. But she didn't have to take Krinja. All she had to do was buy time. Buy time for an entire holy seat to be razed to the ground. For every citizen that lived within, every acolyte, every parishioner, all of them cut down, slaughtered, and burned. Even the children, even the women, no one was spared. All of Krinja's godly power went into those people, and they in turn gave her power. The Chosen. Every deity has a secret hidden city, where all of their most devoted sit and pray and worship and teach, filling the god with the power they so need. With Krinja's city ruined, she lost her power. But we had safeguards in place, such as me. When I arrived in time to warn Krinja of what was coming, she had enough time to run and hide before she got, how does that one human say, the big suck from the Fey Queen. And there I was with poor little Malmoira. I was angry. To be fair, all my brothers and sisters dead, slaughtered, consumed, not even enough of them left to be resurrected like Krinja, only shards of their divinity left. And here I had this little pissant Fey royal who thought she could take on a god. Perhaps I took it personally. Perhaps I should have held back a little. But instead, I decided to punish her by taking her all the way down to the depths where not even the moon and sun could find her. Perhaps I should have killed her. It would have been far more merciful, I think. instead of what happened to her. So, let's see. It'd be over 1,000 years now, I think, give or take. I have been busy, and I don't really have a knack for record keeping. No harpy ever did. But she was down there, I think, for well over 1,000 years, slowly going mad from the darkness and the hunger and the thirst. If I remember correctly, her only source of real water was from what leaked down these stone walls and where her tongue could reach, way down in the depths. Until she was found. I knew about it. I still didn't care, but until I started really paying attention to what was happening to Malmoira. 1,000 years of... What the hell? What, Spartan? What? What's up, Spartan? What's up? But, because 1,000 years of madness and going insane down the rocks, and then these elves has happened upon her, really. And they kind of... The term steal comes to mind. It was a... They were digging for minerals and found her way down the depths. But instead of, like, releasing her, they instead kidnapped her and took her away, way down south. And still kept her in the dark. A little shaft of moonlight to get to her and make sure she didn't die. But stole her, they did. And I, for one... Oh, big suck. Got you, Spartan. And I, for one, could not figure out why they would steal a Fey Royal. Until I understood what they were doing. They were bleeding her. A lot of power in blood. You know this personally, don't you?
Quite.
And you know you can put blood in objects. Enchant them. Rings and amulets and bowls and plates. Very simple magic. But what would you do if you had access to the most powerful blood in existence, only second to, say, my own or another divine presence?
I, for one, probably study it, but I assume that the others had more nefarious intentions.
Well, nefarious, we putting it lightly. More like ideas of grandeur in creating things that no one else would be able to create. And I guess things were born of it. Ancient Fey trials and amalgamations and creations were suddenly born aloft anew again. Diseases we thought were stamped out by hundreds and thousands of years of careful manipulation were suddenly back. Creatures had no business living were now walking around and in the mix.
Han sneezes somewhere.
Literally, yes. Are my ears burning?
So, what you mean to say is that Hans and people like Castle and Malmora is the origin for them?
Actually, no. Malmora's not the origin, she's the vector. You see, the origin comes way, way, way back during the Fey Wars, all those years ago. And the issue is that they were, for the most part, completely dealt with. They were gone, no longer here, no longer worth worrying about. And now they're back and all in the mix again. This castle you speak of, let's see here. She has the skull face, right? And the antlers.
Yes, I believe people wanted to call her a Wendigo. I believe that's what the humans refer to people like her.
That's definitely a accurate term. We tend to call, we call them Hornwalkers. They were a mixture of flesh and elf and bone and death. Technically a work of Starla, but all things come right in their end. Imagine a southern elf, right, or another Feline race, being used as a biological weapon. being used to hunt down and destroy anything in their path, really. A walking, living, breathing weapon. That's what they were. They were designed to go toe-to-toe and create mass confusion and horror and massive suffering. But they couldn't quite perfect the recipe before the war ended, before they left for Earth. And we thought they were gone. You see, it's kind of a war disease that infects and spreads. It's like a perfect weapon where a slash, a bite, if someone survives, they themselves are changed and created into another Wendigo, another Hornwalker, and are then under the control of the Fey Queen, doing her bidding. No safety.
I see.
But I guess they brought them back on the human world of Earth, I assume. Or else, why would they be here? Let alone, why could they infect these humans?
Humans tend to have weird interactions with things in our world, it seems.
Yes, well, we're still confused ourselves about the humans because, for all rights, they shouldn't even exist.
What does that mean?
They shouldn't exist. They shouldn't be here. They're not part of the grand design, the plan. They shouldn't be here.
Is that why people like Cassius still lingers? Or
Nah. Cassius is human, but they're changing on our world. They're not supposed to be here. The living essence of our core, of our world, can't interact properly with them. It's like pouring water on oil. Yes, they mix, but they don't mix well together.
which explains his longevity.
Through the years, through time even. How do I say this? Humans have been arriving randomly. The Veil, that poor girl. She's been wandering, trying to find someone to put her out of her misery. And she only had one place to look. Earth. So humans got dragged through all through the years, and it's always different. One may die within a couple days, one may live for over 200 years. It's very odd, for sure. But that's a whole other thing, another story for a time. What I'm wondering is, my little arse, is what exactly is your plan with the little fair Mal Moira?
Well, as you said, she has connections to all of these scholars and like all of these magics. I was hoping that we could use that to interrupt Cassius's plan and hopefully eventually turn her to our side.
So you want to use her as a weapon then, do you?
Honestly, yes, and I want to, well, show her that she has better options than the Fey Queen.
There are many, many better options than the simple Fey Queen. That is for certain. Honestly, if you ask me, you should probably just use her as a weapon. Send her towards this Cassius. Let her sort him out. And just stand back and enjoy the show. But at the same time, a part of me thinks, has she not suffered enough? Betrayal, backstabbing, 1,000 years of suffering, alone in the dark, losing her mind, losing her memory, losing herself. Do you believe that Mal Moira, the scourge of Crinja, the left and right hand of the Fey Queen, do you believe she is due happiness? Is she due peace? Or is she simply extending out her punishment until she's finally smote from the world? Because let me tell you, this Yule, he knows of Mal Moira. And Crinja, he's her new champion, and both of them want her dead.
see. But, well, in the past I may have said that she deserves to die like the rest of them. Unfortunately, sharing memories, experiencing the similar horrors gives perspective. And
Perspective's very important. I'm sure you don't need me telling you that now, do you?
of course not, my lady. Which is why I think that now I would hope to help her lead to some sort of atonement. Or
Atonement? How interesting. How would you have her find atonement, little arse?
honestly, I don't know.
You don't know.
This is why I sought your counsel, I suppose. Because while I know that you have... Well, you have more than justifiable reasons to want her dead. I would also like if you would help me find a way to give her a path that doesn't result in her death.
Let me ask you something, Arse. With her simple aiding, she herself allowed 7 harpy gods, my brothers, my sisters, to die, their very essence be consumed into that being beyond the veil. And you ask me what her salvation should be, what we could do for her. Say, for instance, I agree with you. What kind of atonement would work? What would pay the debt she has accrued to me and my people? What do you think that cost would be? What would be enough? Is death too much for you? Is dying and earning salvation within the very heart of our planet too much? Not enough?
Well, she was the Fey Queen's right-hand woman, and centuries are short for long-lived beings like them, so I was hoping that she could possibly join the war efforts against the Fey Queen.
She kind of like sits back on her heels and kind of rests her giant fucking wings on her thighs, and she goes, "The price to pay. The price to pay. What if I told you only her death could earn her salvation?"
That's what it takes, then that's what it takes. But I would hope that it would not have to come to that.
So you believe that she is paid up in terms of her sins. You believe she deserves, what, a second chance?
No, I don't believe that she's paid up. If anything, I believe that she should suffer more. However, I also believe that the Marmora that we see now is different from the Marmora that was the Fey Queen's right-hand woman. She's lost, tired.
She's a drunkard, what she is.
Yes, exactly. And honestly, giving her some purpose and a way to get back at the reason that she was put in this situation in the first place would be a perfectly good way to focus her energies, I suppose.
Now, little Ars, you do understand that she knows a lot more than she lets on, don't you? Her little memory problems. Why do you think she drinks so much?
I knew from a few days with chatting with her that she knew a lot more than she let on. However,
Do you know how many souls she has on her tab? I want you to guess. Give me a number.
honestly, if I would even attempt to guess, then that would be making a fool out of myself and yourself, because the amount of souls, the amount of blood on our hands is way too plentiful to count, I would imagine.
Plentiful.
Infestation.
She has over 15,000 souls on her blade. $15,000. Not just mere elves and centaur and gnoll, but gods as well. Demigods, deities, just on her own.
And that would make her a powerful asset, would it not?
You seem confident that she deserves to not be killed. She's in my temple. I could do it right now. The day is waning. Her particular faction is weak right now. I could snap her neck right now in front of that little eyewear wearing horn man's face, and she would never even know what happened. Do you want me to? All you have to say, Ars, is do it. Now kill her right now. Set you free.
My lady, I do have a question.
Yes?
When you look at her, whatever she's doing right now, talking with Bishop, I imagine, but when you look at her, taking away everything that she is and everything that she has done, what does she seem like to you?
I know everything, little Ars. I'm a god. Right now she's reeling. She's hurting. She's recovering. Is lost for sure. But she's lost on whom she should serve. She has to serve someone. Her clan, those Fae, they have to serve. They have to call someone king, someone queen. She's hell-bent on finding her place. And the queen is here. You do know that, don't you?
The queen is here?
The queen is here. She's been here for weeks, lounging and going back and forth between the Vale and the Sutherlands, the ones they departed away from the continent and hid away on as an island now. The queen is here. In Mount Moira, she feels her pull every day, the beckoning call to serve.
And why don't we just give her a new queen?
And what queen would that be?
He just silently beckons towards she who hides.
Me. Me? No. She'll never serve a god or a goddess. She needs royalty. She needs decree. To be quite fair, little Ars, the only person she would ever serve or be safe in serving is that human.
You speak of Cassius.
I speak of Yule.
Yule. This champion of Crinja.
The king in waiting, yes, the reluctant ruler, the wandering warlord, yes, Yule.
I see.
I believe that only under Yule's watch and that little red-haired magician he's currently trying to wed, I believe that only under his watch and under his allegiance will she ever be safe and broken away from the Queen's pool. Problem is, more than likely, Cringer will have her killed the moment Yule sees her.
Yes, that is quite the conundrum, isn't it?
A conundrum, be putting it lightly. What you have to do, little arse, if you want to keep Malmoira safe and give her a second run, she needs to do a deed.
Okay. What is this deed?
What are you asking me for? And as she does that, the darkness slams down. The fucking candle goes out, snuffed out. Bishop, even in the darkness, you hear the of this shadow coming down, echo and rumble out along the floor. It like shakes under your fucking boots. This was this huge bass boosted fucking warble through the temple there, and as that happens, you are thrown back into blackness, and you kind of blink, and as you kind of turn to look over your shoulder, you realize you're at the edge of the light, and you can see Malmoira and Bishop talking. Bishop.
Okay, my question for you is, this seems to be going well, eh, Twilight?
I mean, he's talking for a long time, but there's no screams, right? Blood-curdling screams and blood. That's usually a bad sign of a god, the worshipper meeting, as far as I'm aware of.
Right. That whole divine presence and whatnot. It's well aware, but hey, I think he's doing okay for himself. Fingers crossed.
I mean, Ars is quite, he's kind of mulish, really, but he can hold his own, I think. He does well in combat. You've seen him in combat, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. He's very, very good at what he does, that's for certain. I just wish he could find some more self-confidence. I appreciate you doing what you do. You're probably the best mother he's ever had.
Do you know about his mother?
I can only guess. I can only guess the way he talked about his parents the first time he walked through my door into my office.
He goes, yeah, he has that kind of, like, I don't want to say mommy issues, but he has kind of there's definitely something there, I think. I think his mom may have not hugged him enough or something, but Southern Elves can be that way. They always have been, really.
Really? Huh. Is that why y'all just tried to trick them? Because they were kind of easy to manipulate in that regard?
Oh, very easy. They went under the sway almost immediately. You give them a few gifts, a few presents, and they're all bowing at your feet. Ars, are you just standing there the entire time listening to this shit, or what?
Yeah.
You're at the shadow's edge, just like watching them like these motherfuckers.
So he was gonna turn back and say something, but then he heard them talking, and then he's just kind of silently listening.
Up in the corner, ours will remember this.
So it's just,
little tagline pops up.
You doing okay in there, bud? I just call out to the shadows.
eventually he walks out. Well, the funny thing is, because Malmoira is wearing that ring, she knows that he's right there, but she's just saying it regardless.
Well,
that's the funny thing.
Funny thing is, she knows she knows you're close, but the bracelet can't pierce past the shadow. She doesn't know where you are. She just knows you're close, and she knows, like, well, we're in the same temple. Meh. So she's not really paying it any mind.
Okay, so Oz just kind of walks out of the darkness and says, "Mommy issues."
How'd it go?
Hey, bud, how'd it go? Like a fucking doctor's visit. Hey, bud, did you touch your balls? How'd it go?
Well, I've been enlightened on quite a few things.
Ooh, are you willing to share?
He kind of tilts his head at Malmoira and says, "Do you know what kind of deed that you would be willing to do out of curiosity?"
deed? What do you mean deed? Like feed the poor, or I don't know. Like, I mean, isn't the dragon enough? We kill the dragon, right? That's a deed, right?
Well, that's maybe the key to guaranteeing your freedom in more ways than one.
My freedom to what?
This is probably the safest place to talk about it. Your freedom from the queen.
You see her kind of like freeze up, and you see her mood, her face change. She goes, what are you talking about, Ars?
Well, obviously he's talking about Queen O'Thlory.
Well, I'm talking about the fact that, well, you're aware of it.
Oh,
just like all Fae would be, I imagine.
Aware of what? I don't. She's like has that nervous like that trying to fake a smile. I don't know what you're talking about. That's what?
The queen's presence, Malmora.
She's back.
No. She's on Earth still. There's nothing to worry about. Nothing at all. This is. I don't know what he's talking about.
Twilight, we're all friends here, okay? We gotta trust each other.
Ars holds up a hand to Bishop and says, "Even now you can feel it, don't you? Those whispers calling you to serve."
So
blood, after all.
So she goes, "It's time for a drink. I'm gonna go. Let's go get a drink." And she's like speed walking out of this fucking temple.
Wait, hold up, wait, stop, please.
She's just like head down. She is speed like you know like the hip shift speed walk the army guys do, like that. Like rather, she's mall walking at speed she's like mall walking at speed out of this temple.
Okay, I'm keeping pace with her. Are you coming, or are you just kind of like letting it hang?
I'm following. And as he does so, he's gonna look down at his arm and say, "Well, this is a wonderful start."
You see the eye kind of like open and roll its eye, then close.
Shakes his head and follows out there.
Okay, so back to Hans and Sunny.
Oh, wait, before we left.
Okay.
I just grabbed up the remnants of that collar.
Gotcha. Okay, so is anything else that Sunny and Hans and Declan want to do before the day is over? It's very late in the day now.
Hey, can I add in? Nia just arrived, and she finally saw that Sunny's no longer fucked up. This is the first time.
Do it.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Okay, last time Nia saw Sunny, he was all still fucked up. He wasn't healed.
Yeah.
And now they're in the bar together, and is there any, like, reaction at all from Nia?
Ask her. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's more Nia.
I don't speak for you.
What I do?
That is keeper.
Catch him up. Let's go, players. Do your job.
Okay, the boy, your main man, Sonny, who we called a write-off, dead weight, he's no longer. He's fully healed. And he's back with you. Do you have any reaction to that?
Oh yeah, I told Hans he's a zombie. You were there for it.
No. Yeah, but yeah, what is your reaction?
I'm gonna show slight disappointment that I didn't get to do more experiments on Sunny, and like do some digging and actual work. To be like, "Aw, that was my job."
There'll be other times.
Immediately.
Oh god, he got it.
He said, "I merely do." If it just drops. Does he know that happened to him? I merely disconnect. Fuck this shit. I'm out of here. Bloop.
I'm gone.
Alphonse, you said, "You know what?" You just DC'd immediately after that. It was pretty fucking funny.
I immediately
Apparently
rage
my
quit.
Discord closed because I was gonna say a joke of just like immediately shoots him in the kneecap.
Uh-oh, you're wounded. Blows a fucking kneecap off the shotgun. Uh-oh.
I think what you did was preferable.
Just dies.
Dies of cringe.
But yeah. But,
So yeah, it's mostly
also-
gonna be just disappointment.
It's okay. Oh yeah, Revelation though. Hans is a zombie. Guys, what do you think about that?
Don't say the Z word, bro. Fuck.
Oh, you're right. Mortally challenged.
Mortally shut
That
up.
means- That means I have to learn necromancy now to take care of him.
What's a necromancy?
Store, ask
Is that when you really, really like necks?
I think it's called necking Hans.
Necking.
Zombie mancy. You can only raise zombies, no skeletons or other things.
Oh. What happens if you raise a zombie without a skeleton?
That's a flesh blob.
Like, flesh blob. Is he
Like
my
what I,
skin
like
one
what I
time?
do, like what I do to those dragons, the drakes.
Yeah, that's basically what you
Dragging these nuts.
Get him!
Goody.
So Hans is a zombie, huh?
Please tell me this conversation is happening in front of Declan.
Yeah,
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay, at this point, Declan is just going to slam down the rest of whatever glass of beer he had last picked up.
A nice light ale,
Grab
for
it.
sure.
He grab his rifle and just walk out the door.
Where you go, Declan?
Don't worry about it.
like 10 free beers in. I'm gonna go!
That's exactly what's happening right now.
Declan, I don't think it's a good. I like try to stand and stumble. Like I don't think that's a good idea.
Give me a
I don't care. She's out there, and I'm gonna have a shooting contest with her.
No, you don't shoot while you're drunk.
Hans,
Declan.
Hans, give me a cunning save, please.
May I dive bomb attack with Declan?
You may attempt at disadvantage, sure. It'd be a grapple. So Hans, so Hans, you don't blast.
Wait, no, why did I have my moxie?
Yeah, it's cunning.
It's 23.
23. That's still pretty good. So you don't fall through the table and crunch it, but I believe Sonny said he wasn't trying to tackle Declan. Is that right?
Yeah.
So Sonny, give me a grappling check at disadvantage and see what you roll, because you're a Goliath.
What would I roll grapple at? Oh wait, wouldn't I get a bit? Would I be neutral then?
Nah, you're too hammered, brother.
Okay.
Because
I'm gonna like do some drunken master parrying shit.
you're currently you're currently drunk off morphine water, so just roll disadvantage for me.
That's a straight brawn, right? For grapple?
Huh?
Or something else?
What's
the roll for grapple?
It's oh fuck! Hold on. Actually, at that section of my book. Scroll. It should be brawn plus something else. Let's see. Scrolly. Grapple is brawn plus CQB and D20.
I don't have that, so here you go. 28.
Even damn. Okay. So Declan, give me a cunning save. And you got to be a 28.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Hey, it's cunning.
Save
other
roll,
one?
cunning. Damn.
So you go. So what are you doing? You get like tackled by this drunk and high Sonny, and both of you go like rolling out the fucking front door, rifle cartwheeling off.
No, wait. Oh, I was gonna say no. I see him coming at me. I'm like, haha! I can dodge you, and I slam myself right into the threshold.
You dodge at me. Like some Dark Souls stuff.
Well, regardless, you both go rolling out into the fucking street. Just and Declan, in your pain, drunken stupor, you kind of go, ugh. As you look upside down the crowd, you're pretty sure you see a very familiar elven face staring at you. She kind of like raises an eyebrow at you and shakes her head and kind of walks off through the crowd.
He's gonna try to pull himself up and just kind of like stumble in that direction.
Okay. So the last thing you guys see of Declan is him stumbling drunkenly through the crowd, going. Actually, Declan, what do you yell? What are your last words for the next 2 weeks?
I'm just gonna look back at the party because I'm trying to drunkenly be stealthy. I'm just gonna look back at the others and like I'm gonna get her.
Do it. I believe in you.
Make sure you win.
Make your god proud.
I'm gonna get her. And give me another grit save there, Declan.
Oh shit! I am not good at grit saves. Let's see how this goes.
Makes you feel any better? Neither am I.
Roll a 20. Bet you won't.
Let's see here. Take the cunning off. Grit. I have no grit, so.
I have.
Real close.
So,
I saw that 20.
so you go. I'm gonna get her, and like you spit out like this wad of like vomit, and you like wander off to the fucking crowd. Hey, get back here! You go like wandering after her.
There goes a great man.
Tell me my rifle like just kind of swings a little bit off my shoulder and smacks me in the face.
Yeah, actually, wait, can I have that? Because I did sort of grab one. Can I keep the rifle with the memorabilia?
No, I need my rifle so I can challenge her.
You can't let your rifle wasted.
Isn't your rifle taller than you are?
Just let it happen.
Just let it happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first time you've seen Declan shit-faced.
Okay, so Declan will be gone for the next 2 weeks of game time. By the way, he has a thing he's got to do. So the last thing you guys see of Declan for the next 2 weeks is him going. I don't want to put words in Declan's mouth, but like I keep on saying like Snowbreaker is like yelled about the fucking the streets and such.
I thought in my head that Sonny's still like on the ground, just kind of like in the fourth throne, just reaching out a Declan and be like, Declan.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. I'll find her. I'll find her.
I'm gonna find her for you.
You're drink sellers, everyone.
Nice.
So,
Jake.
what is Nia doing now?
What is Nia doing?
What is Nia doing now?
Dog doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
What's the Nia doing? What the dog doing?
Dog doing?
Nia?
It's very rom-com-y as well. That's good.
Very ron-commy.
Alphonse, are you alive?
Are you there?
Are you not muted?
Alphonse, are you bussing?
Shark.
You do be
Oh my
buzzing.
God.
He's busting it down.
He do be buzzing.
A quirked
Alphonse.
up satyr goaded with the sauce, busting it down.
Shut up, my God. This is not a Russian Badger stream. Stop that shit.
I'm glad everyone knows Russian Badger.
He's all quirked up with the fucking sauce, bro. He's fucking goaded with the sauce. The sauce.
I suppose if Nia isn't doing anything else, I suppose we can finish the time skip.
Time skip sounds great.
Gotta
3 hours later.
Yeah, so like all of you get to bed at like 4 a.m. and you're like, ugh. At like 8 a.m. the fucking city is fucking alive. Alston Keel is, and I do quote, fucking bussin' right now.
It do be busting.
There is a huge farmer's market in Alston Keel. Fucking, because people are like, fucking goods are here because the Dragon Blockade was finally broken and now the roads are a bit more safe. So people are flooding into Alston Keel with their goods, and goods they do have. And yeah, fucking, and where you guys are is particularly loud because of where you are. So we'll start with. Also, what's funny? Did you guys know that some parties only play once per month?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
We play 4 times a fucking month. Like what the?
Yeah, I don't know how they make any progress whatsoever.
I know.
It's insane.
Like I was talking with a friend, he goes, "Yeah, we play like once a month." Like once a month? Yeah, for about 5-6 hours. I'm like, what the fuck?
What do y'all do? What the? What in fucking
I think
tarnation?
that's what Vixa does.
My brain would start melting after the 5th hour.
I mean, I've run like marathon games before, but anything like those are one shots. I don't know how to do that once like regularly.
I
Yeah.
have a friend that will literally do weekly 8-hour sessions.
That's so fun.
That's insane.
I've done that once in Korea.
I'm back.
Who has the time for... Hi, welcome back, Nia.
8 hours on a single day sounds like torture.
That's work.
They
I've
schedule
done
it in
things
such a way
similar,
where
it's
there's
rough.
like a lunch break and a couple like whatever breaks.
When's the juice break? My blood sugar's tanking.
I'll say no more than
John's.
4 is like the absolute limit.
Get some juice, you good to go.
I mean,
Do you guys got any orange juice?
5 hours
I think 3 is comfortable, but yeah, 4 is like the absolute top level.
Now, if I was getting paid like really good Twitch money, yeah, okay.
Well,
Yeah, that's
thing
different.
is,
12 hour
for
session, let's go.
Critical Role, being paid to do that's a job. That's literally a 9 to 5 for them. But if it's just some like
Yeah.
minor group, like we just do it for fun. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is it my
No
turn
one
still?
needs to go that.
Yeah.
far.
So you know what? We'll start with Nia because Nia, it's a brand new day. You're not nearly as hammered as the rest of them, so you're now awake. But so Nia, what is your
question?
what?
They should get the money, right? Who has the get the cash for payout
Cash?
for the Drake heads?
Bishop.
Tim, the mayor of Alston Keel, he needs to hook us up with $3
Yeah,
grand.
they're gonna prepare us that.
Saying they assumed you.
Oh no, just to make sure for the guys.
Saying they assumed you need like a time to sleep and relax. So they're not really bothering you right now. Like these guys need to sleep because they know who you are. All right, everyone. By this morning, everyone knows who the fuck you are, down to like how your hair looks. So they're like, these guys need a day. Let's give them their day, then we'll bug them. You know, they're giving you all space. But Nia, as you wake up, you see is it Yuri? Yuri's on her own bed, like starfished out, because Yuri hasn't had a bed in like probably a couple months, and she's like going full starfish, tail fucking flopped over the side of the bed, mouth open, tongue out, just sleeping.
Okay, so I'm gonna give her 2 gentle head pats to not wake her, and then I'm gonna go find Lady Winter.
Oh, Malmoira.
Yeah.
Malmoira is awake because Malmoira did not sleep. Malmoira is at the. Actually, I'll go to the map here. It's the map. I'm the map.
Sorry to interrupt y'all.
What?
I just had ammo randomly delivered to me.
Nice.
Like on accident or on purpose?
On purpose, but it's 10:35 my time, and it just showed up.
I have your ammo, sir. Who the fuck are you? Just go full.
Take the bullets and leave.
Just go full on ass. Who the fuck are you? Okay, so Malmoira is at the bar and she looks very distraught, and she's been slamming beers for like 6 hours, and you're not sure where she got the money, but she's paying in gold coins, clink, 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 and she's like just draining kegs through the night. So Malmoira's there, already fucking tits up to the wind in terms of being drunk. So, all you, Nia.
Alright, cool. So I'm gonna go up to her and be like, what's shaking and bacon?
She like leans her head up and like looks at you, goes, "Oh, nothing, just all my secrets going away, and everyone knows everything, and I don't." And it's, yep. How about you?
You know, doing what I do. I had something I wanted to ask you about, completely unrelated to all your secrets.
Okay, Skippy Horn person, shoot.
So I'm gonna lean in, right? And I'm gonna be like, so you know how I heal people, right?
Uh-huh. You're a healer.
It's like,
you make all the boo-boos go away.
It's like that only works while they're alive.
Yep.
What do you know about fixing that problem should someone pass away?
You mean like bringing them back from the dead?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know a lot, but my friend Gray does. He was good at it. He could make squirrels just get back up with no heads. It's fucking scary, but he knows a lot about it. He made all kinds of stuff. He brought makes skeletons walk. That was his favorite trick. And it's about, you gotta find the soul and you gotta catch it before it floats away, and you gotta drag it back down to the body, and you gotta make it stay in place.
I'm gonna scribble that down, and it's like
The little notepad.
I'm gonna lean in. I'm gonna lean into her a little bit more. It's like, cause you know what my plan is.
No.
How do you think people would like to hear that, regardless of their current status, they can be healed as a business? You know what I mean? It'd be like total healthcare for both post and pre-death.
What? Hold on, what?
So I think about it, right? It's like doctors get paid money to heal people, right? Why not get paid to bring people back and still be able to heal them?
You
double the customers.
You mean bring people back from the dead? Gods don't like that. They get very touchy when you start messing about with the mortal plane. They get kind of, they get a bit angry at you when you start messing with the cycle.
Speaking of messing with the cycle, is this Hans just walk into the room at that point?
Yeah, it sounds like, hey, how's it going?
No, it'll be all right. It'll only be for ones that are freshly dead or ones that pass away while I'm trying to heal them. I wouldn't be bringing people back that have been dead for a long time.
I mean,
just extra within 5-10 minutes type of thing.
I mean, I get it. I think it's a great idea. All I'm saying is that if the gods find out, they're gonna be really angry.
It'll be all right. And so I'll put it kind of a hand on her shoulder and be like, I appreciate the help. If you hear or think of anything else regarding this, please let me know.
You mean where Gray lives? Because Gray lives in the mountains.
Well, it could be where he lives, books, or just general,
No, I know where he lives. I can find him because I'm a royal. I can find everyone I've done stuff with.
Well, you know what? Maybe I will take you up on that offer. Just not right now. You're going through a lot, and I don't want to ask too much of you while you have stuff going on. That wouldn't be nice.
I mean, it's whatever you want to do. I don't give a shit. Everyone knows what I'm doing anyway. Not like I can have secrets, apparently. Everyone knows what Mount Moira's doing.
Well, don't worry. If you have any secrets you want to tell, I can keep them for you.
Well, hold on. What?
It's like, if you have any secrets you ever want to tell, it's like, I'll keep them for you.
You ever wonder if, you'd be better off dead? I think about it. I think about it a lot.
Sometimes. I think everyone gets those thoughts sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot.
But I'm going to kind of lean into it more. It's like, but think of all we've been through, right? You nearly sucked all the gold stuff out of my blood and killed me so long ago, and I still like
Look, I didn't know who you were, and I knew you had my you had my blood in you, and I kind of took it personally. I regret it. You're a nice little satyr. Did you know that we used to use your race as slaves? I'm not proud about it.
Oh, it's okay. That's all in the past, because I still like you now. You've come a long way.
Oh, no, it's not in the past. They're doing it down south. If they catch you guys, right back to the fucking kitchens.
Well, I mean, I guess there's worse places to be.
No, there's not. Because, I mean back to the kitchens, I don't mean as cook staff. It's a 50-50 chance you're dinner or not.
Oh.
Yeah, Faye sure fucks, huh? We're the worst. She looks down at the bar top and hangs her head. she's super drunk.
But I'm also gonna give her that inspirational. But you don't have to be. You've been pretty good to us since we found you.
I don't know. I've been kind of a dick to Ars. I should probably stop doing that. He's just so cute and bullyable. He brings out the worst in me.
Right? And then
Submissive and bullyable.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell her a story about the time I was cutting all their fingers off repeatedly.
the fucking ring.
Oh, the suffocation ring.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit there and tell her that story.
Okay. So you're telling her that story. Besides that, what do you have planned for the day, Nia? Things you want to do?
Well, since this is a good lead for later, maybe I'll do some crafting and I'll buy her like an Irish coffee before I go.
So so the bartender goes, "Really? That's gonna help?" I'll give it to her, but it's not gonna help her at all.
Yeah. Maybe she'll like it.
She needs like leeches.
Cody donated $5. Keep bullying.
Cody says no. Keep bullying him. Think of it at $5, Cody.
And then I'll also go tell her where I'm gonna be. So like, if she ever feels like hanging out or drinking or doing something throughout the day, she can come find me.
This man
or send
said.
someone to come find me.
This man said submissive and bullyable. That's cursed. Just cursed.
Christ! Oh my God!
I love this.
I will say, Nia, as you walk out of the bar, Ars is walking in because he knows exactly where she's at. He's gonna say, "Morning, Nia. Is she
what,
over there? Is she doing
She'll
okay?"
be alright. She'll be alright. Just be sure to keep an eye on her. But I do want to leave Lady Winter with a general gist of like, I don't care about her secrets. Like, she's been chill, so I'll be chill with her. You know what I mean? Regardless of everything. An open lane for friendship.
An open lane for friendship.
Well, I'm glad that she's getting more friends outside of me. But yes,
please turn left for friendship.
Yes, regarding other less depressing matters, are you interested in doing anything with that drake skin?
I was gonna make some armor so my fleshy bits could be not exposed to the world.
Oh, perfect. Do you mind if I join you in that venture?
You hear?
I feel like
hold on. You hear about it? Yeah, go on. Go hang out with the satyr girl. It's fine. I'll just be here. like this.
I'm gonna offer like if she wants.
You hear like this loud, wet burp from Mount Moira.
Yes, Hans, you were saying something?
You guys gonna go make armor? I wanna go make armor.
Yes, we're going to go make armor.
You hear that, barkeep? They're all gonna go make armor together as friends. Isn't it cute?
You wanna come? Hey, you wanna come make armor with us?
No! She like throws a beer mug at you.
Why?
I'm gonna ask her if she wants a bracelet.
Yeah, can I catch that beer mug with telekinesis?
Cunning save.
No, okay.
I was ready to just take that to the face. I'm wearing like face armor. It works.
Yeah, you're able to catch it for it. You catch it, so it's heading towards Hans's face, and you catch it just in time, so it goes bunk, like a light little boom against Hans's eyebrow. So you're able to save the mug and Hans's. Well, you can't save his face, but you save the face.
Yeah, I gently floated over to the bartender and say, I should probably take her. She's... Yes, sorry.
So she goes, I don't want to go with you. You know too much. Leave me alone and go play with your friends. She's like dramatic drunk levels right now. I believe, hold on, the term is white girl wasted, I think is what it's called, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Mount Moira is a white girl wasted right now.
Okay?
Okay.
Do you want me to find someone that you actually wish to be around right now?
She goes me, and like starts like mocking you. She's probably like, if she were to get like an alcohol blood test, she'd be going to jail immediately, if not resisting arrest. So her BAC is resisting arrest on purpose. That's her current back.
Resisting arrest is a dare.
It's a dare.
As a challenge.
Yeah.
Arthur's just kind of standing there uncertainly. He doesn't really know what to do in this situation.
Hey, can Bishop show up finally? Because he wanted to tell you guys about the tannery.
Actually, before you show up, Bishop, a Kettengrad rumbles up outside the inn.
A what?
Oh boy.
A Kettengrad.
The fuck is that?
Or a ferret.
Tracked motorcycle.
Post it in chat.
So, it's fucking this right outside the inn there.
I don't know what
Sounds
is
like
obnoxious.
someone's overcompensating.
And okay, so I look at it and I'm like, huh. Okay.
Sounds like someone's overcompensating.
What's the name
Hand
called again?
slowly goes down under, to where he's got the pistol.
He slowly
just
goes
in
down.
case.
What a gentleman.
Yes. He always
On who,
does.
though?
That's his thing. Currently himself.
That's his thing.
Oh,
Shut
damn.
up. That's what he
What's
does.
What's this thing called again?
So a
slowly polite.
Kettengrat or a ferret is a tracked motorcycle.
Wheels. Fancy.
Wheels. It's a wheelie nice vehicle.
Oh. Oh.
Okay,
That looks
does it
really
have Veil
silly.
Rider?
What the fuck?
Does it have Veil Rider insignia or what? Because
This is very clearly a brand new dwarven made ferret or Kettengrat. So it's got full regalia.
oh god, have they found me? What do they know about her?
This
no,
video, it's like the centaur of motorcycles.
It is not like the centaur of
Look at
motorcycles.
this, that looks like the centaur of motorcycles.
It is not the centaur of I hate the fact you said that. To my really,
Wow.
really, right here from my fucking crab rangoons, dude. Really,
Right in front of my salad?
right in front of my salad, my goat cheese salad, right here.
You light?
The remnants of my quesadilla.
What the fuck is that one? So hold on,
I don't know. I looked up the ketchup.
So real quick, I gotta give. Here we go. I gotta give him a city. He's supposed to be at. Let's see here. I gotta find the
that
right
would be
map.
helpful.
I'm working on it.
Just use the dead Travis icon.
Yeah.
Just use the dead Travis
Hey.
icon.
That way we know that the spirit of Travis runs with this random ass raven harpy.
No, the spirit of,
To be fair,
the spirit
to be
of
fair,
Travis
the
is haunting
spirits
my
of all of
blood.
my characters are
Here
just
we go.
around to make.
Okay,
jokes
Crusader,
or
you're
stuff.
supposed to be at Tall Wheat, which is gonna be funny
God.
because you're like way to. So basically, okay, hold on, go back to the thing. So outside the shop is this Kettengrat and this harpy. Crusader, describe your new character.
Immediately I point and go, bird.
Bird.
Well, you're not there. This is at like the Tick and Mix shop.
No, this is at the inn.
Yes.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
it's at the inn because you're still fucking lost.
Bird.
Right.
If we are places, I'd be at a nice cafe.
So hold on. Crusader, explain your character, what it is.
Okay. So, y'all boys know what's about to happen. Y'all see a fairly tall, black-haired harpy in some tiger strap BDUs, because I that's the color uniform that I ended up accidentally doing, because Insurgency doesn't have.
Accidentally.
Well, it was that, or I did OCP or modern camo.
Oops,
I did
all
the
tiger
oldest one I could
stripes.
find on there. Yeah, you saw the picture in the chat, didn't you, Guard?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. So y'all essentially see that black hat, not black hat. Yeah, fuck it, black hat. Black hat.
Fuck it, black hat.
Tiger stripe wearing, just ump hanging from his chest rig, just looking at the map, looking at a sign in a very, oh, I should not have listened to that lieutenant kind of look. Because he knows he is lost in the sauce.
Okay, guard. You
Yes?
told me about a little bit about the backstory and that I'm supposed to know this guy.
Cody donated $30.
Hold on.
Give Crusader some sick gear.
You modified my.
Cody
was originally up.
Cody did a mule potion. He says, So Cody says, "Good roll. Give Crusader some sick gear. Bad roll. Once again, we woe upon your least favorite player." Okay, hold on. Here we go. Oh.
Hey. Oh, hey.
Oh. So hold on.
I think we need a re-roll.
We need to
I want to know
re-roll.
who the least favorite player is.
I need to know.
Fucking
Who is it?
Nia just gets smited where she stands.
So okay, so
I knew I
I'm
should
just a
have
ticking-
known
so-
Albuquerque.
I'm a ticking
So-
time bomb of a curse. The
so-
next time I say necromancy, I just die.
Here's the thing, though, Bishop. Bishop, you knew there's a resupply coming in. You're expecting some new rifles, ammunition, grenades, more uniforms, your pay, but you were told it's gonna be on a truck, hauling an artillery piece, crewed by normal Bell Riders. This fucking dude is nowhere near what it should be. You're like who the fuck is this?
I walk up to him as I. Hello.
Howdy. You happen to know the way to tall wheat? Because,
So I will
shows him.
I will say his Kettengrad is full of empty gas containers. He was paid to do an emergency special forces resupply in tall wheat. So they gave him all fuel cans and a bunch of shit to go
Burn through them all.
and he burned through them all going the wrong direction. Yeah. So
Last time I take directions from a lieutenant. That's all I'm gonna say.
so as
we
you
don't
were.
have lieutenants, but yeah. It's like, well, bud, welcome to Alston Keel. And
You just
imminent demotion. What's his rank? What's his name tape? Because apparently didn't you tell me that you and I actually have just a little bit of history together?
No, I just said I was going to technically work for you.
So
Because originally I was going to work for Pack Rat.
So despite him being the same level as you guys, he's like PFC.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay.
You're still corporal, so I mean, it's not gonna be that big a change.
Come here, my little wet behind the ears private. Let's get you situated. Welcome to our little outfit.
Oh boy. I feel like I've been dragged into something.
Bishop, could you please come and handle Winter? She's not. Oh, who's this?
Bird.
Private
Bird.
First Class Duke.
Hello.
Bird.
I don't know you, but you're a harpy, so nice to meet you, I suppose. Well, yes, but Bishop, could you come please talk to Winter? You're good at talking.
So you guys hear from the bar. I don't want to talk to any of you. You guys know too much. I don't have any more
I don't
secrets.
even know anything. What's going on?
What do we know? I wouldn't know stuff.
What's in the
Shut up,
box?
honey.
I take
You don't need to know
ours
anything.
aside. I take him aside and I whisper in his ear. Okay. I understand you guys have aims to build things, make wonderful things today. There's a tannery just kind of near, and you'll smell it before you see it. But just walk
What?
around this part of town.
Why are you touching me? Stop touching me.
Oh, sorry. Anyways,
Just
I'm whispering in his
slowly
ear.
stroking your shoulder. There's a tannery down the street.
At some point during all of this commotion, I walk over to the harpy. And I poke them just like in the shoulder and go, bird.
I also follow Hans and do that as well. Just for fun.
I advise getting the Drake hide tanned before you do anything with it. Obviously, they have good rates.
I'm not dumb. I know how to properly tan.
Okay.
Well,
okay,
I didn't. Thank you for the knowledge.
I whisper to him, I'll babysit for the day. Just let me wear the damn bracelet and I'll keep it.
Okay, I have fulfilled that. So I fulfilled the first of Flash's mules, and I just gave Crusader his special loot. So that's fulfilling Cody's thing.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Finally.
Finally. Anyway, go ahead.
Considering how much time I put into correcting that, yes.
Yeah.
Finally.
Pay to win, baby. But anyways, he's just like, okay, I'll talk with. Well, I won't talk with her, but I'll make sure she stays up. Just if she runs, I want any advantage I can get. So please just can I wear that damn bracelet.
Sure, but just make sure she's safe, I suppose. There's things going on that you are not aware of.
Oh, I know more than you would believe. But,
You guys know everything, apparently.
I doubt you know this.
Okay.
You guys are all dicks.
Duke is just gonna lean over and wave down there and say, I don't know anything, I'm lost.
Shut up, bird!
That's nice.
Bird.
Bird. Bird.
So I guess he's just like ours is gonna give Bishop the bracelet, then slowly, while still looking between Bishop and Malmora, just like slowly walk over to Hans and say, "We have to go craft things," and then call out to Nia and say, "Are you ready to go craft things, Nia?"
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go. Just walk
Bye.
out.
Bye, bird.
Just walk out. Okay, so Nia and Ars are going to have to go craft things. Okay, and
Nia, Ars, and Hans.
we'll do that in a second. So Ars and Hans are gone. Nia, Sunny, and Bishop, what are you three doing? Because Declan's off chasing tail.
No, Nia's also coming with us.
Nia, Ars, and Hans.
All three of us.
And so Nia, Ars, and Hans are okay. So only Sunny and and fucking blah, blah, blah. Bishop. What are you two doing? And I guess also
what about
Crusader? Yeah.
Hello.
I'm going to go and sit up at the bar just next to her, not really say much, rifling through a backpack, and then say, I do have to keep my promise to you. And he pulls out he holds it off away from her, but he pulls out his last bottle of that Southern Elf vintage. He's like, I wanted to show you something. I bet ours hasn't done it for you.
I'm just staying right behind you. Just be comfortably close right now.
Duke is just off securing the back of the Finnick.
Barkeep, 2 glasses, please, or mugs, whatever you have, tankards.
Glasses? And he just sets down 4 glasses.
Alright. He uncorks it, and then puts his thumb over top of the mouth of the bottle, and then casts the cold water spell that you need modern knowledge to do to get it nice and chilled.
The cool liquid.
And then yep. And he just pours out fills the glasses, and is like, adore to my word, you earned it.
She just takes it and slams it down with like no tasting, just slams it back.
It's like, do as you will. It's hard to come by that stuff. We had to knock over a freaking chosen child, a lieutenant, to get those. Or captain, rather.
Oh yeah, did you know his secrets too?
After I got done torturing him? Mostly.
Yeah, those some secrets.
Do what?
Oh no, I said I stood behind Bishop, so I just heard him say this.
Take a seat, Sonny, and there's like 4 glasses, so I'm pouring it out and just giving it, everybody else a glass that's there.
I taste it.
I mean, I've been given liquor. This can only end well.
So, I will say, Bishop, is that when you saw the Kettengrot roll up, Crusader, explain your contents.
I have got 1 81mm mortar, a bunch of grenade launchers with 40 Mike to go with them, and, of course, actual mortar shells themselves. And, yeah, out of gas.
Ain't
Plus
got
my
no
own
gas in it.
Yeah.
Lucky day for us.
Everything else is secured to my body. Including a little dump 45 that's just hanging. Very close proximity if I need to pull it out.
You sound so judgmental, Ars.
It's like, it isn't much to ask, but Duke, where exactly who were you relieving or resupplying at Tall Wheat?
Oh, it's supposed to be some kind of special forces team, but I took the directions from some weird people with a weird golden bar. Told me to call him sir. They said go that way in order to go to Tall Wheat, but it's like that ain't the right way. But all right, I'm just following orders here. Y'all paying me to do this, I might as well do it. You know? I don't know. Then Duke's gonna take a long sip of vintage.
So you say that, and the bartender goes, "Tall, you're like 1,000 miles off course. You know that, right?"
Duke's just gonna start taking a very, very long sip as he realizes how much he screwed up.
Oh, someone's in trouble.
So, Sonny, what are your plans for the day? Because I think I've got 2 people to look after.
Oh, or there's no something. As I rifle through my rucksack, can I finally now make out the words of the cookbook?
Make out the words of the cookbook. What do you mean?
It was in English.
An English cookbook?
The Anarchist cookbook.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You still have that? Oh, you do still have that, don't you, from Tall Wheat?
I would never let it go. I will read the contents. I finally took modern knowledge.
You
weavery.
Give me a modern knowledge check using your brain power. This is not going to end up well.
Okay, can I help? Just look over his shoulder and be like, "Oh, what's that?"
What's
modern knowledge?
Have you made a new sheet yet? Or you just?
Yes, I did. I made a doc, but I haven't been able to transfer it yet.
Where's it at? Oh, Chops? No, it's not Chops, is it?
No, I made a doc.
Oh, a doc. Okay.
Actually,
what's your modern knowledge score then?
3.
3.
If you want to, you can.
Okay, yeah. so you can add +2 to the roll. So give me a modern knowledge and your brain power, and we'll add 2 to it natively.
I don't know what happened, but they now have 4 on here. I don't remember putting 4 on here.
Did you accidentally add it too many times?
No, I only did it once, and then I remember
How many are you supposed to have? I
only did it once.
How many are you supposed to have?
Only 1.
Then
it has 4 on here.
Just change it then.
You've been playing for over 2 years with me. How are you guys still fucking this up?
We've only been doing this for like a year at most.
It feels like 4 years.
I have been playing with you for 2 years, Guard.
I think I've been playing with you for 2 years.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll do it. Hold still. Jesus.
Fuck it. I'll do it myself.
That's it. I'm doing it myself.
I finally figured out how to
upgrade.
You said you... hold on. You said you gave yourself modern... Oh, this is Hans. Fuck me. I'm wrong. Hold on. Where's Sonny at?
Yeah.
Did you accidentally click ours?
Shush. Sonny. There you go. Skills.
You did.
Modern knowledge. Brain power.
Yeah, give me
roll. 16. +2 would be 18. So
that's where it's coming from.
Weeb.
He added weeb too many times.
I didn't add weeb on there. That was God.
No. Remember, the weeb is native because you read all the fucking magazines.
Oh.
And I have to go in there and delete the other 2 weebs. So we'll say it's a 16 because of the +2 from other things. But yeah, so you recognize most of the words. Yeah, there's no daijobus in there or anything, but yeah, it looks right. You can make out most of the words, most of the ingredients, most of the manifesto how-tos in the book. You can tell what they are.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just be sitting at the bar and just reading for today.
Okay, good on you, buddy. You're reading the Anarchist Cookbook. Oh.
Sounds tasty.
Oh, that's on them fancy human books, ain't it?
I wonder what anarchist tastes like.
You're not there, shut up.
What's an anarchist taste like, I wonder? Spicy and godless?
Tastes like a libertarian.
Oh, God.
So unwashed. Gotcha. Copy.
Hey, now, slow down there.
Why does this meat taste so dirty? What the fuck? Anyway. I slowly lose viewers. That son of a bitch. How could you say that? Okay. Anyway, so we'll go from there. We'll move on to Nia and Hans and Ars. So what exactly are you guys trying to craft?
Okay, we have a list. Okay, so
Great.
we want to. So what we want to do is we want to use the Drake skin to outfit everyone in Drake armor.
Drake armor.
Yeah, the first biggest thing, because we're all very flimsy. And
Speak
we
for
also,
yourself.
well, except for Hans, but Hans is a absolute unit, so we ignore him. But yeah,
An absolute fucking chud.
in regards to improving Hans's armor, the only thing that I could reasonably think of that wouldn't make us go back and
Cup
build and
holders.
put the armor, like the Drake skin on the armor, is to make like a cape for him.
A
for him to wear.
cape?
Yeah.
Jesus. No
Yeah,
capes.
Put a fucking cape
No,
on it.
we'll take a cape. I'll take a cape.
Yeah.
No,
Patches, you know,
it's-
you can just
It's the
have
mo-
patches here and there.
It's the reference to Incredibles. Remember, no capes. Anyway.
No, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I try to make a joke with you guys to shit on it. Anyway, so
I got it.
We all got it.
I ain't laughing, but I got it. I ain't laughing, but I got it.
It's a nice joke, buddy.
They've got weenie wraps.
8 out of 10 for the attempt.
So
Yeah.
Drake skin cape, and then like when you say Drake armor, you mean like suits of armor or merely armor accoutrement?
Well, let's see. We have what, 14 pounds total? Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Probably
how much
more.
did you get? I believe you got 17.
Because
Well, I pulled 12 by myself.
between
Oh, you get 12.
but between you two, Ars and Nia, you could make 2 complete suits of armor out of this hide, and of course they would add fur to it and lining and a chainmail link barrier or plates inside of it to make it actually armor. But if between you two, you could have 2 complete suits of fashionable, like actually. When you say armor, do you want like just rustic barbarian shit or like refined fancy armor? Like, how do you want to do this?
Like, would it look like nice, like leather armor, just be Drake skin?
So,
Yeah.
so if you guys refine the, well, not you, but if you pay someone or you guys refine the leather, completely cure it, have it professionally tailored and cut and sewn and layered with like an inside layer, so there's like maybe some fur or a nice cloth that's padded, and insert metal plates under the hide, kind of like a gambeson. You could have a really good suit of armor that's not very loud. It's kind of light. You guys have like, you all want just chest plates and shoulder pads, chest plate, shoulder pad, leggings, or like or like an armored skirt.
Considering that we want to make this like for all of the more flimsy people, what would be the best way to do it?
How many flimsy people are we talking about here?
Just me and ours.
Yeah, mostly me and.
I mean, technically the Harpy too, but they're new, so.
And
fuck 'em.
Declan.
Oh, yeah, Declan. True.
Yeah, but Declan chills in the tank a lot, so.
We're not. I don't know.
That tank is probably going to go away relatively soon.
Not if ours has anything to say about it, but yeah, sure.
But I mean, the only other reason why I think a slight priority to me and ours is because we have to use so much AP on spell crafting, not AP, HP, that we need the protection, because if we have a very difficult enemy and we use a lot of our health to do so, it puts us very at risk.
Yeah, so we are very easily able to die constantly.
So when it comes to this piece of armor, do you guys want to do it yourself? Do you want to hire in experts? Do you want to just wing it? How do y'all want to do this exactly? When it comes to work put into the armor itself.
Ours is an expert.
I mean,
and I have a little bit of crafting. and
you
I'm
are
also a big
learned. You're
brain.
not like a master craft leather worker who's like been doing this for the last 30 years. Don't conflate your knowledge with experience, good sir.
I mean, we're pretty heavy on cash, so I mean, why not?
Are we?
I am. I haven't spent money on shit in a long time.
Oh,
And you
I'm
guys-
currently flat broke.
And you guys do have your reward coming in here soon too.
And don't forget, I still have the party funds from 3 cities ago.
then then I guess that
Just
we will
hoarding
hire,
money.
I guess we will hire experts to assist. Then
Yeah.
I see.
So I can't craft anything because I'm broke.
The MC will ordain the use of casuals. I see. You're so nice.
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
All right. Shut
yeah,
the fuck, he says.
But beyond that, didn't we also want to make weapons out of some of the fangs and stuff?
I know. I wanted to make my hammer.
Yeah. So, Hans wants to make make a hammer.
Make a hammer.
Make a hammer.
Make a hammer.
Also, guard.
Yeah.
Do we still have the broken bits of Bishop's chainsaw?
Yes,
oh yeah,
you do.
I gave them to you.
Yeah.
Cool. I want to make the equivalent of a chainsword.
So chat, this is gonna get boring. All right, we gotta hash out details. If y'all leave, I don't blame you. All right, it's gonna be very boring. But okay, so hold on, we'll do the armor shit first, kiddos. So with this, you have enough leather for 3 people to make a pair of. Oh, sorry, enough leather for 3 people to have a chest plate and a single shoulder pad, or for 2 people, 2 full sets of armor with a kind of armored skirt. Now, when I say armored skirt, you think of like Dickon Tarley from Game of Thrones. He had an armored skirt that was used in for catching blows, catching arrows. It's an actual thing you can use.
Who?
Dickon Tarley from Game of Thrones.
Oh, I thought you said Dickon Manwoody.
No.
Colin Tarley. I think we probably go with the
Spartan, you fucking suck up. I was supposed to bankrupt these guys doing this, but no. Thanks, Spartan, for buzzkill. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Nothing. What do y'all want?
So
Ocean.
I think we're going with 2 suits of armor. Yeah.
Yep, and I know how mine wants to look. I'll send Guard a photo.
Yeah.
Does this include the cape or not include the cape?
This includes the cape. I'm counting in the cape with all this.
Okay.
So the cape plus everything else, it'd be, like I said, it'd be the cape plus either 2 full suits or 3 breastplates and a shoulder pad. It's up to you.
I think you guys should do the 2 full suits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly. Because we are flimsy. We really need to be make sure that
We
we
are
don't,
paper people.
And in the case of our new guy, speed is its own armor.
If Declan was here, I would be trying to build a grappling hook and attach it to his arm, but that will require him actually being here, so that can wait.
Because that's right. Because I gave your class more
level 7
more toys as per quest. Which you had a good point. I agreed.
Mm-hmm.
I like the little ammo maker too. You got hand crank. Ting, 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 ting.
Yeah, I actually really want to make a that ammo maker so I can make some more of those bullets for the
PTR
dragons. Yeah, that
PTRS.
I forgot the name. Yeah. Because that is really useful, and when Beckham comes back, that's probably going to be his bread and butter. So yeah, definitely gonna want to make a travel reloader, and I can make a sentry device now. So.
Arse is now the boomer. You want your brass? Who the fuck are you? Okay. So you guys want 2 suits of armor, correcto, Mundo?
Yes.
And a armored, or just a cape, a gallant cape.
No capes.
No capes. Okay. Yes. So you guys are asking around to see who can work this fucking leather. No matter who you ask, one name always pops up: Morel Lambo. That's who they say to go to work this leather. They say Morel Lambo is the only person in this city skilled enough to not fuck up that leather. Because boys and lass, that leather you're holding is thousands of gold in value. Okay, you give it to anyone. There's actually kind of like an older fellow who makes carriages. He's like, if you go to anyone else in this fucking town, they're gonna fuck it up, and it's gonna look like shit. You gotta go to Merrill Lambo. Only person in this town who's not gonna fuck up that leather. Plus, you'll get a good suit of armor. They're all about, Morel loves style. She's on the cutting edge of that shit. She's a fan of someone named Carly or Carla, but she's all about that shit. So if you guys want this stuff done right, you go to Morel.
I don't get it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go seek this bitch out.
Yeah, let's find this person.
Okay. So as you guys go towards the downwind side of town to the west, to the west, Morel Lambo's shop is one of the smaller ones, actually. There are tanneries here and there who are tanning hide and such. Hold on. Hello, Sopralto. I am currently in-game, live on stream. Yes? What's up? 3rd of June? What's up in that time? In Dallas? Irving. I'll see what my schedule says. I gotta check the big calendar I have. It's full of suffering and adult stuff and taxes.
Texas hiss.
Don't laugh like the Fennec Fox off of Agrasuko, okay? It's not funny. It's pretty funny.
Oddly specific.
But I gotta go back to doing DM stuff, ma'am. I gotta earn my bread to Peralta. I don't have people just give it to me. Right.
It's
Goodbye.
Like all out.
Jesus Christ. All right. So Morel Lambo's shop is a smaller shop, and you guys kind of walk up to. She's a smaller vat, and it does smell cleaner. It's still hurting your eyeballs, but it doesn't smell nearly as bad. And Morel Lambo is an older, yellow mountain oni, and she's currently like leaning over this big tub, kind of scrubbing this hide with her own dragon skin gloves. And even though she's like 60 years old, this chick is fucking ripped. Like, she could probably squeeze Ars to death with her fucking shoulder blades. Just like lean back and crunch him.
Honestly, that's not difficult.
I'm impressed.
But she's currently working in
That were me.
So she's currently shut up. She's currently working with her back to you and whistling, so she doesn't even know you're there.
Hello.
Excuse
You
me,
can't even
ma'am.
hear the clip pop of my feet.
Ma'am.
She kind of leans up and she kind of like does like the handshake thing, and she see her like throwing like this awful brown liquid into the vat. She turns around and she has her hands held up in like the I'm sterile motion. She goes, "Yes, how can I help you?"
I like to think I'm just holding all of the Drake skins, like, please, my skin.
We
Please,
came looking for
please, ma'am, my skin.
We came looking for a skilled carpenter, Tana.
I assume you found her. And she's like, still like has her hands held up. You can tell that her Drake leather gloves, they're probably worth at least 1,000 gold each glove, and they're well embossed, and like the scale is all shiny and it's sewn expertly. She goes, "So you guys gonna tell me what you want, or are you just gonna stand there holding a big old bag of skins?"
I'm gonna motion for him to just like plop the skins down. Like, you'll never believe how much Drake skins fits in here.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Yes. We would like to hire your services in order to make armor out of this skin.
Spartan, why did they do that, man? I was gonna bankrupt these fools. You're like, give them a discount. Fucking mule potions. And Ars is like, here, Ars, I can't believe you gave him 5 mule potions. And Declan's like, I can't believe you would do that. They're giving you discounts. God damn it.
Huh?
All right. Anyway, so Merle goes, well, you must be the returning heroes coming back from the field. I guess. And she kind of looks at him and goes, oh, that's the big one, wasn't it? That big motherfucker out there?
Yes.
She goes, "Alright. You know what?" She kind of pulls her gloves off. And she's like, kind of nodding. "I tell you what, how about you take those hides inside and we have a little chat. How's that sound?"
Okay.
Sure. Please take care of the hides, Hans.
Okay. Do whatever I need to do with the hides.
Just walk them in. I guess we walk in after.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
as you walk in, the inside of her shop feels like a tea room. Like, it's very well laid out. There's no smell. You guys see these little urns kind of in the corners. It's letting this, like, faint smoke drift out. And you can tell there's something burning inside the urns, but there's no smell. There's no smell inside this building. There's no smell of smoke or shit or tan leather or anything. It's just this clean smell. And as she walks in, she kind of tosses her gloves in this vat. She goes this kind of like Jordans these fucking gloves into this little vat of liquid. And as the gloves hit the liquid, it starts to bubble, and kind of like swallows the gloves and then spits them back out. And like the gloves look clean, and the liquid kind of like rolls off of it and kind of just drips down onto a towel at the very bottom of this little rack. They kind of got spat out on. And she goes, "So, what are we looking for? What are we looking at? What do you want with those fancy little skins there?"
Well, me and my female friend here, we tend to be very vulnerable in the fields. I was hoping that we could make some sort of armor out of them.
Now, you see, that satyr there, she is plenty tough. You're breakable. You're very breakable.
I'm well aware of that, and I'll show her the arm.
Shit, you hella breakable.
Yes. So, could you assist in that?
She's like staring at you. She's like staring at you, like right in the. She's looking into your soul arc. She goes, "You get bullied a lot, don't you?"
I honestly can't tell anymore.
And then I'll chime in. I don't.
I can't tell between whether
bullying?
someone's saying things just to be mean or they're just talking to me anymore. I just treat it all the same.
You know, I can't make armor for your feelings, right?
I wouldn't expect you to. My feelings are long since a lost cause.
That's called alcohol.
But thank you for your words nonetheless. It doesn't help at all, but at least I know that you're vaguely concerned.
She looks towards Nia and goes, "Who married him, by the way?"
He's married?
Well, yeah, and she points towards those bracelets. Or the bracelet.
I have the bracelet.
Oh, you do? Fuck!
Yeah, he gave it to me.
Well, she goes, well, she puts the tan line on the fucking bracelet.
I'll be like, I don't know.
A very problematic woman with a lot of not anger, emotional issues. We are quite the match, I would suppose.
She leans toward Nia. She leans toward Nia and goes, "He's definitely bullied." But anyway, so
kind of shrug like me.
What do you guys want? And actually, you know what? You guys killed that big old elder drake. What'd you guys call him? Ojin?
We did.
Sure.
Anyway, now that hide is really hard to get, and you guys got a lot of it. I think it took us feet too, didn't you?
That's with me.
So tell you what, if you get me that big old boy's feet, I'll do this shit for you for free.
Really?
Yes, but I want his feet and the claws and the bones. I want the whole foot. Like all the feet. If you guys got all of his feet, I want every foot. I want all them feet.
Kinky.
I will see what we can do. But in regards to the other younger Drake, can we make anything out of that?
Fucking madcap, but.
Yeah, why are you doing this to me, man?
but my duster coat. You know what? You know what? I'm sure you can talk to her, Madcap, but I gotta roll off. It's what I got, brother. Spartan said, "Give me a discount." She goes, "I want them fucking feet."
But in regards to the younger Drake, can we make anything out of that?
Oh,
for
yes,
other
yes.
comrades.
Hold on, for what now?
Our other comrades.
When you say other comrade, what do you mean?
We have a few more in our party that we need to.
Well, let's start off with what do you guys want? What do you guys need? Do you want a nice pair of gloves, pair of shoes?
I want a cape.
You want a cape?
Made from Odin's skin, yes. So
I'm not gonna lie to you. Odin's skin being a cape, horrible waste of leather, horrible waste of hide. Now, out of that small little young Drake, it'd make a great cape, supple, soft, waterproof, heat-proof. That's a good choice for a cape.
So, what would you recommend in regards to fitting our giant friend here with an upgrade, I suppose, in his already pristine armor?
I mean, the cape would look dashing on him. He looked like a dragon slayer, walking around with that big old suit of armor and a nice dragon scale cape. Mind you, the younger one, it's more supple. It's going to flow better. The older stuff, the veteran Drake hide, is going to be more armory. Now, if you got me those feet, do you know how tough the bottom of a Drake's foot is? Very tough. Makes very, very good armor. Even better pants.
I see.
So hold on, Spartan. The thing is, those feet are worth probably about 1,000 gold apiece. This armor's going to cost at least 4,000 gold to do, to like fully cure properly, toughen it, smooth it, sew it, make it, imbue it. So technically, this is a fair trade. All right. Anyway, so she goes. Anyway, but you guys want armor, I assume. Now, this Ojin hide here, very good armor, nice and tough, sturdy, waterproof, heat resistant. Even, and I assume you want. Like, I'll go in. I'll add a few steel plates here and there, be able to soak up piercing damage, arrows, bolts, spear tips, that kind of thing. Help catch swords too, as well as just kind of fill it out. Maybe a nice shoulder pad, a gorget, maybe a nice skirt.
That's all sounds nice. Would that slow us down in any way?
No, not at all. You see, the best part about Elder Drake Kai is how tough it is. Now, the feet, even tougher. But this, it's tough enough to be wieldable, soft enough to not creak, but light enough to still be agile and mobile. Now, what we can do is we can add some steel plate in there, just every once in a while, somewhere around the chest plate and the skirt and the shoulder pad. Makes it a little more resistant to being stabbed through. I mean, Drake hide is tough, but spear tips are even tougher, if you know what I mean. So you get a little tougher, plus with the steel plate inside the leather behind a backing of, I don't know, maybe some cloth or fur, it's not going to rattle. It's not going to go clank, clank, clank. It's going to be nice and quiet.
I see. Well,
of course, it won't help this big Tin Man here, but it can help otherwise.
I was just gonna look to Nia. Does that sound fine with you?
Sure.
Well, then I suppose once we get the feet, we may have a deal.
Okay. Only problem is it's going to take 3 weeks.
That's fine. I don't think we're doing much of anything beyond recuperating from our ordeal.
She lays back in her chair and goes, "That's not what I heard."
What have you heard that I haven't?
She goes, "I heard that the council here in Nelson Keel is going to have a little proposition for you and your friends."
What will this proposition entail?
Well, as you do know, there are still 2 more Drakes out there, and your lot, well, you're just completely bona fide Drake killers, ain't you?
I suppose you could say that, yes?
And what I suppose is that last night there may have been a message coming from the Veil Riders asking for a permission to add a little base here in Alston Keel. And, well, let's just say the council has a few demands before that happens.
What does that mean for us?
Well, as you 3 do know, especially you, and she points at Nia, some of you are actually Veil Riders, ain't you? You, that little weird horned boy in the glasses, and the one with the fucked up face.
I'm not.
Hello,
I'm
I'm
tall.
here.
I know.
That's him.
And she like points at you. You.
But I'm not there.
Yeah.
She's speaking of Bishop, but she's pointing at Hans.
Oh.
Suck these nuts. Ars, go ahead.
So what do they want? Then?
What they want are their trade routes back open. You know, there's a big market right now, and we're like, oh, it's all great. But of course, things have been stagnating ever since the Drake showed up. Not to mention all those orcs from Ashtaran and Gavrite are pushing west now, and it's just getting harder and harder to be a merchant.
I see.
Of course, if
However-
Alston Keel gets the first official Veil Rider garrison, then suddenly Alston Keel is the safest place to be to sell goods. I'm sure you can see where the dots are connecting within the council and all the merchant guilds' intentions.
Of course, but that doesn't tell me why I should care, because I'm a contractor at most.
Well, technically, I believe the concern is you're in payment and servitude of the Veil Riders, and thus you are technically a Veil Rider in all of our points of view, especially the councils.
Tenuous payment, actually. I can break the contract at any time. That's what I agreed upon as my contract stated.
I mean, if you want to, up to you. All I'm saying is, I guarantee in about an hour or so, that little funny boy with the glasses is gonna be getting a nice little message or a letter here from some goober on a fucking little tracked wagon thing.
Sonny no longer considered part of the bill.
He is.
She just didn't mention you because. Nah.
Oh well, it's okay. I'm
Dick.
a free agent. I want us to get paid.
But yeah, I was just kind of look at her confusingly, say, So, what is the purpose in letting us know this beyond? Oh, they have plans for us.
Well, just a friendly favor, of course. Who knows? You might find even more Drake feet out on your trip. Maybe you find 8 Drake feet, and you just know of your best friend Morel. You can bring him down here too, and well, Grandma Morel will take care of you now, won't she?
We get it. You have a foot fetish.
I don't have a foot fetish.
Well, we do have the 4 feet from the young Drake as well. Do you want those?
I mean, if you want to be super duper best friends.
Sure, as long as it would guarantee another bit of Grandma Morel's services.
You know that like anime eye glint shit? That's in Morel's eye right now. They're like shing. She goes like, of course, Grandma Morel always to take care of little. What was it?
Her eyes are currency symbols.
Yeah.
So tell how Sonny is a bomb, son?
Grandma Morel always has to take care of Oz and Nia and Mr. Fucked Up Face. Hans, thank you. Hans. Maybe I'll know a nice mask to wear, Mr. Hans?
I mean, I've got a couple nice masks.
Now,
the nice mask that nice harpy made me.
I do have a set of clothing that I would like Miss Nia to check out before you guys leave, of course.
Oh no, here it comes.
Here what comes?
The gimp suit. It's a running trope in your games.
No, it's gonna be the lingerie.
It's not a gimp
Charlie's
suit.
Secret.
Wow, that's not what I expected here.
It's not
called a full body
It's not that either. God.
suit.
It's it's neither of those things.
Oh, ours looks to Nia. Are you interested?
Here, you guys go on and focus on getting the feet. I'll finish up here.
Okay. Be careful. Her double speak scares me.
I don't have double speak. Don't be rude.
I was gonna say, as we're leaving, I kind of go to Ars. I'm like, hey Ars, you guys, this is all really gonna be talking with Bishop. Do you mind if I pop out? I want to go get started on some of those weapons I need to make.
Sure, go ahead. I need to rest my brain from speaking like a merchant. I hate that. I don't like doing that.
Like a merchant.
It looks bad. That's why I let you do it.
I hate all of that.
I hate it.
I'm only really good at lying to people. Even then, I'm kind of meh.
Well, go have fun making your weapons. I'll talk to Bishop.
Okay. You want anything?
No, I don't think I can use any of your weapons, but I appreciate the thoughts. But yeah, now I have to deal with his annoying agent's double speak bullshit.
I make a mental note of make some sort of Drake tooth knife for Ars.
Drake tooth.
Drake tooth.
Okay, so you guys. Yeah. So does Ars and Hans leave? God damn it.
Ars and Hans leaves, and Ars separates to go back to Bishop.
I'm gonna go find whatever sort of like smith or weapon, or specifically weaponsmith I can go borrow their time.
Drake tooth. Yeah. So
your boy's got to make his chain sword.
So Morel kind of leans towards, and he goes, "Now, I don't know if you've heard of things, but I have particular friends within the Veil Riders who have given me some sparkling ideas. Do you know what a gator is?"
Yes.
What if I told you that I have the only pair of enchanted handmade hoof gaiters between here and New Sanrion?
What do they do?
So she pulls them out, and it looks like this in the chat there. And they're made out of like pure drake hide. And she goes, what they do is well, for one, of course, they are water resistant. They are slash resistant. So like, I don't know, traps or swords or low blows, daggers, whatever you want to have you. And additionally, they can make you run faster through tall growth. So I don't want to tell the whole story, but I kind of seduced an enchanter in town, and I may or may not have enticed him to give me some free work. So I got these, I made them, but I want to make them a little extra special, a little extra sellable. So I have these, and they can be yours for the low, low price of only 800 gold. As a favor.
Unfortunately, I do not have that much on me, but we still have to get paid quite a bit.
Well, if after you get paid, come back here. If you want to bring back a tooth as well, bring it with you. However, do not tell your friends.
Okay. I will keep your offer very much in mind.
Okay. All right.
Bullshit.
Fuck. I hate merchants. 800 dead merchants.
Man, that sucks. I probably got most of the teeth.
Yeah, but she just said a tooth. So that's even better.
Okay.
As long as it's not the tooth.
Now, anything else that's pressing before we get in for the night?
Nope.
No.
I'm just reading. being
I made a
happy.
note of
we're,
that on
we're
my
gonna do
sheet.
more crafting next session because we got to get involved now.
Yeah.
I will say this was a very fun lore dump session.
Yep.
I do try.
Oh,
It's really fun when your DM's the writer, huh, guys? Ha 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 ha.
No, wait, actually, no. The spirit of caring and sharing. I asked Crinja to read along with me. Not Crinja, Fey Lady, Winter.
About my Roya? Yes.
Yeah.
What now?
Yeah, I'm gonna offer her a chance to read along.
Bro, she's drunk out of her ass.
Hey. I know. That's what I'm asking for. It doesn't sound like I tolerated her, but she's drunk.
So as you're trying to let her read along with you, she's kind of like leaning on your shoulder, and kind of like her like half lids, and she's like slowly warbling this beer mug towards her mouth, and she goes, "Well, that one looks kind of cool," and she points towards a nail bomb.
Oh, I can show you some of those. I've made a few of those, actually.
I think that could kill a whole bunch of people. Right? That's what it does, right?
Oh, I've seen. Oh, the effects are amazing. There's this elf guy who's just screaming as I just loved more and more out of him. As he just.
I should not Google homemade bombs. Should not Google that. I'll do that in incognito mode.
Do not do that. Do not do that.
I was like, do. Wait, I shouldn't do that.
It's just there's a lot of things you can do. Don't do that.
I don't think incognito mode would save my ass from that particular search. What? Why is this? Why is this novelist googling homemade bomb types? What the fuck? I knew it.
Novelists have weird proclivities, so it's just like you could be searching up BDSM and they just think, oh, you're just searching.
Look, when I googled how all that shit, there's a scene in the books where Yule Daisy chains all those propellant bags together, and I was like, how to properly rig C4 charge, how to improperly insert blasting caps, yada 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 yada, at like 3 a.m.
I feel like there's TMs for it. I had a buddy that was a
Yeah.
The
engineer TMs are free guard. And
Look,
PDFs.
bro, I needed it right now, right then. Google was right there, submissive and breedable, so I just put it in there, okay? That's what it is. Anyway, so...
Classified document, just go on.
I hate that someone said...
hold on. I have to fulfill one more mule push before we head off. Okay. So, Hans, as you're walking... As you're walking with Nia back towards the smithy, Arse. As you're walking towards smithy, the farmer's market is still rocking and rolling, and there are let's roll for it. Fuck it. Let's see what happens here. Pull up my little race chart. Let's see.
A race chart? Oh no.
Not the race chart. Oh my god.
It's incredibly questionable.
It's okay. I'm not there, Hans.
You know what? I'll have Hans roll it. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll do it this way. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Roll a d20.
Yep, D20. Knew it.
Roll a 20, but you won't. There you go.
Damn, son.
Hold on.
I don't see it. It loaded for me.
That is amazing. So, Hans, you're walking through the farmer's market, and you see a pair of Yamato females just staring at you.
Okay, question. How much do I tower? How much do I tower over them?
By at least like 4 or 5 fucking feet.
So I'm almost like I'm more than double their height.
Yeah. So you're about to walk towards their like bounties of the sea cart, pearls, strange shells, coral, that kind of shit. And you're walking towards, and they're like leaning against their cart, just like giving you like the appraising eye, so to speak.
I walk up, I walk up to them, and I get down to about eye level with them, and I'm like, hello. Is there something wrong?
So the braver of the two, a more middle-aged 35-year-old Yamato with kind of this cool gray hair,
By the
And
way, I'm wearing the gas mask.
that's fine. And kind of pale blue skin goes, well, aren't you just a tall drink of salt water? Look at you. You're huge. And
Why would someone drink salt water?
and she like nares her eyes at you, and she goes,
Exactly, alpaca.
yeah. She kind of what? Oh yeah. the squatting down thing. Yeah. And so the other Yamato is kind of going, what are you doing? She's like fucking twice your size, and she goes, shut the fuck up. And she goes, so where are you going this early in the morning?
I'm going to the blacksmith.
The blacksmith? That sounds really hot and sweaty.
Yeah, I have to make some weapons.
Oh yeah, like big hammers probably, huh?
Oh, amongst other things.
Other things, huh? Would you, you should probably stretch and make sure you won't pull any muscles before you go to the smith, huh?
Oh, no, don't worry. I can fix that myself.
I think
dear,
it'd be
that's
even more fun if I helped you stretch those muscles.
No, I don't think so.
You see her ears kind of droop, like little ear droop. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
So you see the other monster like lean back and silently howl in laughter, trying to hide her face between two shells. And someone goes, "Oh, I see. Okay. Well, sorry to bother you. I'll be here selling shells and stuff." And her ears are drooping.
Hold on, you said that Orange was there too, right?
Yeah, you're there too.
So Orange just watched all of that happen, and even if he's not the most socially adept,
So Ars, you're hearing the other Matu like scream, laugh into a towel, like behind the cart.
like, he's got this really squinched look on his face, and he's gonna call.
Squinched look.
He's just gonna he's cringing for that Yamato that very much failed in her attempts to woo Han.
She is smarting internally and externally, like it's like shoulders droop, ear droop. She's just like, I gotta fucking had him. It'd be Sam Dunk.
So he's gonna Hans.
Yeah.
Perhaps you should acquiesce with her requests.
Why? I have things to do.
Yes. Well,
Absolute autism. I got work to do.
with the lady.
yes. Well, perhaps if we are looking for materials in this place, she may be more willing to give us a discount.
Yeah, so her ears like perk up. I totally give you a discount, like a fighter suit.
What do you sell, ma'am?
I sell pearls and shells and coral and sea minerals, that kind of stuff.
Are those?
Think of anything we need from her.
Do you have anything that would be more useful for someone is out in the field? He's trying to say, like desperately trying to hit his. Please present something.
The ghost of croissant appears.
What about a nice signal horn? That signal horn, man, a seashell. She holds up this huge ornate like blowhorn, like brrr, horn. It's basically like a huge conch.
The conch, Mr. Conch, the holy conch.
I would suppose that Sonny would like something like that. Then he would be able to make more of a ruckus whenever he needs to.
Yeah, but we don't want Sonny to make more of a ruckus.
That is
the last time Sonny made a ruckus, he killed Travis.
So
Yes,
so Hans, right now, what do you do?
Honestly, like there's nothing here for Hans. He doesn't want anything.
Yeah, that's the
So
problem. Is
so hold on.
Hans is 2 years old and doesn't understand what sex is.
So does Hans just like walk on, ching ching ching, kind of walk on by, or what?
I'm like, oh well, thank you for your time. I don't really need anything, but they do look really nice. And yeah,
Jared, maybe you should have her like roll some kind of moxie thing just to understand that maybe he doesn't understand what she's trying to hint at.
No, this is far more fun. So her ears droop and she goes, thanks a lot. And her friend is like, like screaming in laughter, silent, like the silent wheezing laughter. And she's like tears down her eyes, you know, and she's enjoying all this way too much.
Ours will awkwardly stand there for a little bit, just like looking from Hans and back to the woman for a few moments before just like kind of reaching out with his wooden hand and awkwardly patting her on the shoulder and say, forgive my friend, he doesn't really quite understand that. He's fairly sheltered.
She gives you the most puzzled look, like, what the fuck do you mean?
He honestly does not understand those requests. That is the only thing I can explain.
So this Yamato, Crooks Brown goes, so you do understand these requests, huh?
He's very business oriented, and as long as you are able to present him with something that he would be able to use, materials, almost something of the like, something that someone in the field would be able to use, maybe that would grab his attention more.
Hans is on that Sigma male grind set.
I said that.
So this Yamato goes, so would you like to go get the morning stretches in? Huh?
I'm taken.
Son of a bitch! He like throws his shell across the market.
He's bigger than Dolce right now.
Ours, we got stuff to do.
And we'll end the game. We'll end the game there today. Chat. We'll see you next Saturday. Good night. Players, say good night.
Good
Happy I finally made some efforts. Gone.
Oh, fuck whoever said ours is submissive and bullyable.
That was me.